Let's see how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.
What's up, everybody? I'm Joe.
And I'm Abel.
And this is Clocked Out with Joe and Abel, where we get to hang out with your local favorites and find out who they are when they're clocked out.
And today on the show, we have Mando, the Monster Medina. How you doing?
What's up, fellas? How are you?
How you doing, Mando? Thank you for being here.
Are you doing good, bro?
I'm good.
Are you sure? Are you nervous?
Good.
A little bit nervous?
I was going to give you a clap, but...
Nah, bro. I don't need a clap, bro.
Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, you insult me because you're wearing that shirt. Right away,
Yeah.
you know it was going to get a nerf for me. But, bro, look, this is how much research I did. Look at my shirt, bro.
I will actually
Look at my shirt, bro.
Actually, as a matter of fact, Jesus, I'm looking at your shirt. Jesus, Mando,
Look at
I
it,
know
bro.
you're so...
Hey, bro.
You're so
There's a
aggressive.
reason.
Goddamn.
Querían el monstruo, ¿verdad?
Yeah, you got him.
No, but I did notice in a lot of the videos you
Yeah.
do that you're wearing exactly this exact
Yeah,
same shirt.
that was our first episode.
Yeah, dude.
And when you walked in, I was like, hey, I have that
dude.
shirt.
That's why I did it, because
Yeah.
you have it. It's okay.
It looks better on you, but...
I disagree. But
Just
We
here,
were about to ask you what's
thank
going
you,
on.
thank you for skipping the U.S. game and being here. I'm sure it's important for you. But we do have it back here.
I will be 100% honest. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a football guy. I'm a wrestling guy. But at the same time, you do have wrestling on your TV. But first of all, Abel, this is a beautiful home.
Appreciate
This is a tremendous you and your lovely wife. And this is probably the best. I wouldn't even call it a man cave because that extends into the other parts of the house. I saw you still have like a lot of sports memorabilia. This is very impressive. One of these days, you guys just need to do a show like, hey, like, you know, the YouTube people do like, hey, take a look at my garage or my home, and you do like everything, you know, because you got Stallone Cobra stuff, you got G.I. Joe stuff that's near and dear to my heart. You got a bunch of stuff, bro. It's pretty cool. One of your special episodes, you should do that, dude, because this is probably one of the most impressive man caves, if you want to call it that. But
Yeah.
it's not a man cave. It's just like this is awesome, dude. Straight
yeah,
up.
it's
appreciate
Straight
you.
up.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
dude.
that.
So,
It
yeah.
started during COVID.
did. It started during COVID when nobody could go anywhere.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, hey, what are we going to do? I was like, we can't do anything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? He's like, let's go to your house. I was like, all right, I'm here. And he came over, and at that time, we had a bunch of bottles, huh? We
Yeah.
had a bunch of tequila bottles. For some reason, people thought I drank tequila,
Yeah.
but I didn't at that time.
What do you drink?
Now I drink tequila.
Okay.
But back,
Yeah,
but back
yeah.
then, we didn't.
Yeah.
So I remember Joe came, and I was like, hey, do you know the difference between reposado, añejo, and blanco? And Joe's like, nope. I'm like, look, they gave me this gift pack. Same tequila. It's just different. Whatever it is, let's try it.
Yeah.
And they're the little ones. So I ended up finding out I'm a reposado guy. And I was always like, oh, añejo, it's more expensive. I like it. I hate añejo. So I like reposado. I don't know, Joe, did you end up...
I like Repo. Yeah,
You like Repo?
I like
Yeah.
Repo. Yeah.
You drink
I'm more of a Jack Daniels guy.
Jack?
You know, I mean, I'll drink tequila. Believe it or not, I'm not a real big drinker. But when I do drink, like, it'll be like, it's weird because, and people that know me know this, like, I'll do like Jack, like you got me right here. Thank you so much. And this is the honey Jack because it's sweet. I like sweet drinks. I'll go from Jack to Maker's Mark, and then I'll go right into Malibu and Coke because it's sweet, or Piña Colada because it's sweet. I'm not really a beer guy. I rarely drink beer.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
if I get a beer, like I can milk it room temperature, whatever, for like 3 hours, dude.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm not really a big drinker, but when I do drink it, I prefer like Jack.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah, I'm
pretty
not a
good.
big beer guy either. I can't get into it. I don't know why.
I think with age, like it just started bloating me a lot.
Yeah.
So when I was young.
The
yeah,
beer?
The beer, yeah.
Hmm.
It's not the double cheeseburgers and the pizza and the... I felt bloated.
Hey, bro, how'd you
The
die?
fat
Like,
comes from other stuff.
When do you get time to eat? I don't know if they know what you do for.
yeah,
for
plenty of
they
time.
do.
Like,
I
mean,
talk about it.
I mean, okay, so first of all, thank you for your service
I
because you're
appreciate that.
putting your
Thank
life
you.
on the line every single day, every single night. So when do you have time to go out there and eat, especially if you're doing some of the police work?
That's a good question. I try to meal prep as much as I can, so that way it's already there. But yeah, like Abel was saying, I do have to sometimes eat, Whataburger or, wings here and the like something quick.
Hey man, what's your favorite wings, bro?
Wing poppies.
Wing Puppies.
Wing Puppies.
It's Wing Daddies.
Oh, Wing
Oh, Wing
Daddies.
Daddies.
Okay.
I was like,
Okay, good.
Not
I
a
was like,
sponsor.
I was
Not
like,
sponsor.
Wing Puppies. I was like,
You're like, damn, where's
I
that?
was like, I know we're in Horizon, bro. Maybe somebody. I knew there's new places on East Lake every other day, bro. You know. But when it comes to wings, like, that's a very good question. Like, I kind of like the Wing Kings. I've started eating those. I used to do Wing Stops, and they se me salió el inglés, bro. El Wing Stops, Wing Stop. And then it got a little bit too greasy, you know.
Yeah.
But the most recently have been Wing Kings.
Wing Kings.
You know, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
There's
it's
one
pretty
on.
I tried Wing Kings once and they were cold, and I
Yeah,
haven't gone back.
it happens. You know, it's sometimes.
Yeah, no, you're right, and it does happen.
I remember the first time they were gonna open the Wing Kings, the one over there on Montwood, the one across from Chico's,
Mhm.
not the currently, the
Where-
very
where-
first one.
Where Tipsy Tiger's
Yes,
at now.
correct. And we're gonna go and check it out, and because the door it looked like it was on, and then then it was like a soft opening or something like that. So it was like by invite only, and I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna go, dog, and I never went for like 3 years later. So until they moved it down the street. So but sometimes it's little things like that
Yeah,
that change it. But like I like them, and the one thing I like is they're affordable.
Okay.
Especially in this economy, I
Oh,
do
yeah.
like the Wing Kings. But yeah,
I gotta try it again.
Yeah.
Wing Stop. I think they're too overcooked. I feel like I like
yeah.
like
And they used to be the bomb, bro. Because I remember when they first started. I'm assuming we were kind of around the same age. It was Wing It. Remember Wing It, bro?
Wing It.
That
yeah,
was
I remember
good, bro.
Wing
Right
It.
there on Montwood, on Zaragoza. The first
Yeah.
one was the Zaragoza right there by the Walmart and stuff here on the east
Simon.
side. It was pretty good, bro.
I don't remember
Hey,
Wing
te
It.
tenés hambre, bro. Don't
Yeah,
lie to
no,
me,
yeah,
bro.
Wing It. Yeah.
Tienes sueños del Wingstop, bro.
You mentioned that's why they call you Monster.
Yes,
Why
sir.
do they call you Monster? How did that start?
I do see you have a Joker
Mhm.
thing here. Remember in the Dark Knight where he says, "Want to know how you got these scars and stuff?" And so he tells everybody a different story.
Right.
So
Yeah.
everybody, I would tell a different story
Okay.
as to how I got the name. Like obviously, there's some monikers there, like with girls, like "Hey, me dicen el monstruo, ya sabes." But really, what it was is that first of all, I always have to give credit to his name is Robert Garcia. He used to be in the media a long time ago. Did what I did. Did the sports radio, the TV. He was even on the queue for a little bit too. He's out there in Austin, but he's like 5'4", 5'4", 5'5", or something like that. And that's when I was maybe about 260. And he just looked up one time and go, "Oh man, you're like a monster." And I thought about him cause think about it, like a lot of people don't do it anymore. And I actually encourage people not to do it. Actually, I do. I tell people to use the real name. If you're in the media, use your real name, because when you're going to leave and go to another company, like sometimes back in the day when I started, sometimes the company you work for, they keep your name. The best way I can describe it is like in the wrestling, because you got the wrestling on up right now.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a wrestler. You guys can't see it, but there's a wrestler called Liv Morgan. That's not her real name. That's the name the WWE has given it to her. So if she ever decides to leave, she can't use Liv Morgan because that's not her real name. But the people that are smart, like Kevin Nash and John Cena, guys like that, they use a real name. They can use it like Eddie. Like when Eddie got Eddie, they had no choice but to use Eddie because he had already made the name for himself. So
Yeah.
when it came to the monster, like I was like, I'm gonna make people call me that because they're gonna remember that way better than just plain old Mando Medina.
Right.
So like if you get the nickname, that's why people get the nicknames. Kind of like, I know you're gonna ask me about Buzz. That's not his real name.
Right.
But it's easy to remember Buzz, you
Right.
know? And like Johnny, my boy Johnny Case, Johnny. That's not his real name.
It's John,
you know?
but
Yeah. The
What?
last,
his
the-
last name-
What?
his last name's
obviously the last name is not the same, but still he has the catchy last name.
right.
Yeah.
That's why you do it. That's basically an old radio thing, you know? So
Yeah, see,
that's
Joe
why
Abel,
I got the
told
name.
you. This dude kept wanting me to change it to Papi, like all kinds of names, right? And I'm like, no, dude, just Abel. It's just cool. It's fine. It's cool, dude.
El
You know?
Papi Chulo, bro.
Abuelito.
Yeah, I got a lot of those, dude. But I'm like, you know what? No, just Abel. Abel D.
That's hilarious, dude. Shout out to Mike D because you guys did Mike D.
Oh
as
yes,
well,
dude!
right?
Shout out to Mike D. He's helped this podcast so much, tremendously. We wouldn't have had this if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, shout out to Mike D.
Honestly, for a brand new podcast, everybody's helping us. Just like you just come.
No,
down
I
here
love it. And I'll be honest with you,
and
the reason
speak it.
why I love this, I love podcasts. I always encourage people to do podcasts is because like when Mike D started, when I started, and when Buzz is still there, and even when Johnny first started, like the only way you could actually be on the airwaves or any type of like media TV or newspaper or whatever, you literally had to work for them. Literally, like that's how I got in. I know you're gonna ask me. That's why I got in. I interned in college, and then I started interning at the radio station. Got my foot in the door, and that's how I got in. But I literally had to work at a radio station to get on the airwaves, and little by little, everything. I started doing sports talk shows, then eventually with the Q and stuff like that. But nowadays, like, and back then, like you were like, if some corporate person or some boss didn't like you, where it so be, because it doesn't matter where you work. There's always good and bad. But if somebody doesn't like you, they can try to put you down. With the technology now, dude, like I love the fact that you don't have to answer anybody. You can just go out there and say what you want to say.
Right.
You know, like technology is involved in the stuff that I do now when I broadcast. I do live streams, whether it be sports or talk shows or podcasts or whatever. Like back then, bro, like even like 10 years ago, you literally needed, and you know this because I'm sure as you're a police officer, you've worked a couple of sporting events where you would see the TV trucks. Remember back then, ABC and Channel 7 and Channel 9 and Fox, they would have the band, right?
Yeah, big
because
old van.
they'd go, and shout out to my boy JC, K Fox. They'd actually behind the van, it'd be like a big control room and with a satellite dish. And now, bro, they just need a hotspot. That's why you've noticed, like now they have little carritos, like they really fit in there, bro. It's a technology. So,
Dang,
They got them 4 cylinders.
so yeah, dude, basically, so they don't use the technology has evolved so much that now anybody can do it. So I love stuff like this that you guys are doing.
And I like I brought that up that you wanted to control everything, or you wanted to like not be controlled by something else, like the
Yeah,
you want the freedom to
yeah,
So
exactly.
I recently got asked like, how come you don't ask, like, why don't I ask my agency to like help with, and I'm like, and I have nothing against it. I have nothing against that. You know, there's other officers who do partner up with their agency to, but I don't want
Then
to.
you'd have to follow eventually their rules and
Exactly,
regulations
yeah,
and things of that nature.
And I'm like, dude, Abel doesn't work for this agency.
Correct.
Why,
Yep.
why would he have to follow those rules?
Especially
I don't
since
follow
it's in
no
the
rules.
man
Yeah.
cave, yeah.
And if
There's only one rules you follow, bro. Go ahead and tell everybody whose rule you follow.
The wifeys.
There you go. That's the right answer every single time.
in all fairness,
Yes, sir.
Before we invited you on, I knew very little about
Yeah.
you, and not.
But he heard of the name.
The
I heard-
monster.
That's the thing. He heard of the name, and that goes back to my
Yeah,
point.
so yeah, they
You
mentioned
had
the
heard
monster.
of the name.
Yeah, I thought it was Frankenstein's monster, but I guess it was Mando
Frankenstein.
Medina. Yeah,
Frankenstein.
yeah. But not because not a jab against you. It's
Oh, yeah, of
because
course.
I don't know
Mhm.
much about sports.
Yeah.
And that's you're a sports guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know much about sports.
And that's very surprising because when you look at him, you would think that he'd be a big sports guy.
no, I'm.
But then the
I
fact
don't
that
know.
he's wearing a 49er jersey explains that.
Then it's self-explanatory.
Exactly.
It's like
I don't know
that's
much about
like-
sports.
When I look at Abel, I'm expecting him to know a lot because he's wearing a Michael Jordan USA,
Right.
which tells me he doesn't have a soccer one. Because if it was a soccer one, he'd be wearing the soccer one right now.
Exactly.
But that's only at least he's doing some USA stuff. And then, like I said, I look at all the sports memorabilia here. So I'm assuming you're a sports person.
I am a sports person, big sports person.
So you're wearing a Cubbies cap. So I'm assuming you're a Bears fan as well.
Bears, Bulls, yep. Hard times right now.
Yeah,
he
well,
knows-
not really. You got in the playoffs last year.
Abel knows sports. I was trying to explain what his company. What is? I was trying to shout out his company last episode.
Shout out your company, bro. What's it called?
And,
he just told me what it is, and I'll explain it. What is
Okay.
it, bro?
Davalos Flooring.
Davalos Flooring, where they do flooring, they do tiles. They don't do carpet, but I do everything else.
That's
Give my man a call. See, bro, that's what you're gonna
That's
use.
where I was. Wow, dude, that's how you do
That's
it.
what you're gonna use in your clips and all
Yeah,
stuff, bro.
yeah.
Hey,
I was trying to do that
gratis,
last
bro.
time.
If you had written it down, I would have done it more professional,
I'm
bro.
gonna have
But
to- I'm gonna have to write
they
it
do
down.
flooring. They don't do carpet. They made sure to tell me they do not do
Yeah,
carpet.
it did tell me.
They do flooring, wood
No
floors,
carpet here.
tile, all
In
that
case you
good
want
stuff.
carpet, negative.
No carpet
Go
munching
somewhere else.
in this company.
Bro, and it's funny because I told my wife, I'm like, man, I know Mando's a big sports guy. I'm like, I don't have a soccer jersey. I ordered one obviously from Pepe.
Yeah, and Zendejas. Yeah.
Both of those guys. Because
Eh,
I mean, hey,
eh,
from El Paso, why not, right?
Yeah,
Shout out.
and it's amazing when you think about it. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a soccer guy. I'm not gonna come in here and say I'm a soccer expert because I'm not. And it's tight, still tight, by the way. But
Okay,
I
thanks.
think
I was
it's
wondering.
One to one, Joe. In case you're wondering,
it's
Yeah, okay.
amazing when you think about how many people are in this beautiful country we call the United States. I don't care what you feel politically; it's still a beautiful country. And when you see all these people coming in from different countries that normally had a bad that they thought the U.S. was bad, and then when you see them and how much fun they're having in the food and stuff that we just take for granted, because
Right.
yeah, I can go to Circle K and buy like a soda that's this big bit, and for them,
Ooh, the gulpy.
yeah, and they don't even have ranch out there in some of these European
yeah.
countries, so we take all that stuff for granted. But that's the beauty of sports that's bringing, especially the World Cup, that's bringing everything together. But you think of all the people that live in the U.S. and all these people that play soccer, and the fact that we have two El Pasoans
It's amazing.
on the squad is beyond, it's mind blowing, dude. And the success they're having right now.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know if Pepe and Zendejas are playing right now because we don't know. I don't have the lineup right now.
Pepe, I believe he probably did start.
I'm thinking Pepe did start so they can rest
Poleski's
the-
out.
Yeah, and hopefully Zendejas gets in there. But still, and the fact that we could have very closely had Diego Luna, not from El Paso,
See?
but a lot of years from El
Uh-huh.
Paso with the
And
Locomotives. He still comes in from time to time. But it's amazing, bro. Think about it. That like we got two El Pasoans,
Yep.
and there's only like 20-something, 26 guys on that
Mhm.
squad. Two guys from El
guys from El
Paso
Paso.
are on
That
that.
is pretty
dude.
awesome.
It's mind blowing. It's amazing.
So
This is-
that's
this is how much-
that's why I have the US,
There you
because I
go.
told her, I was like, hey, I need to wear something US.
And
And
I-
it was like 4 different things. I'm like, pick one. She's like, that one. I was like, really?
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So I had to put it
I-
again.
At first, I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I didn't remember that 9 was Jordan. I thought it was Kobe, but then I remember Kobe was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
8. Oh, that's on the All-Star game.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're
an
right.
all-star, Yeah. Well, you will change it from time to time.
This is how much I don't know about sports. I was working locomotives because
Uh-huh.
I'll do moonlighting, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
At the
No, it's a job. It's you're hired for security purposes.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's Pepe
So-
right there. Look, number 9.
Yeah,
he is
there
in
he
there.
is. He's in there.
the one that touched the ball.
No, the
With
one
his
in the
hand?
blue shorts. in
The one
that
that
number
handled
9.
it, bro.
So I was working the locomotives, and somebody, another officer and one of the other securities, they were like, "Hey, Diego Luna's here," and I was like, "No way!" I was like, "That's badass."
You thought it was the actor, right?
That was
bro?
the actor.
Yeah.
I was like, I've known that actor I've known that guy since he was a kid in El Premio Mayor. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I love him.
True
And then I was like, where is he? And then
Bro.
someone shows me a picture, and I was like, that's not Diego Luna.
Bro, true story.
Diego Luna doesn't have neck tattoos.
True story, bro. A couple of years ago, I was actually hosting. I think it was like 3 years ago. I was the host of the Locomotives Coaches Show. So it's basically be like this, but like I'd be talking to the coach, and hey, what happened this week, whatever. And Diego was one of the first guys that we had on the show. He was the guest. So I texted my girlfriend, "Hey, I'm gonna have Diego Luna." Exactly what you said, bro. Exactly. She was all excited.
But she has an excuse. She's a woman.
She was all excited, and she was like, "Oh man, yeah, bro."
Yeah, I thought it was the actor. I was like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I loved him in Rogue One.
Yep.
Oh, he's badass. And everybody's like, yeah, he is badass. And then I was talking about.
Do you
the
watch
wrong
The
one.
Boys?
I do.
You know, they're
Great
coming with
show.
They're coming with The Boys Mexico. He's involved along with the other one. I can't remember his name.
Gael Garcia. Bernal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they're gonna be doing Boys Mexico.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh what? Sorry, bro. Do you watch The Boys? Do you know what I'm
No,
talking about?
I
Okay.
do not.
Well, you'll be excluded from this for the
Yeah.
next 30 seconds.
It-
when
it
you
is
bring
my
up
break
sports
time.
again, I'll be.
Yeah.
So, anyways, now we're losing 2-1.
I didn't watch. The last. Oh no.
Yeah, dude, they just scored. I was hoping for all sides, but
Wow.
no, look, it's clean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's so.
No,
anyways,
it's okay. We're into the next round, anyways. Did you like how the series ended?
I was just gonna tell you, I didn't watch this last season.
wow.
You're back
That,
table.
that was a
Bro.
quick. That was a
Back
quick
table.
short.
I'm not with
Yeah.
that, bro.
This is
No,
a this. Man, no manches,
Yeah,
güey.
yeah, come on, bro. How can you tell me you
You-
watched it?
I said I watched it. I said I do. I watch it.
Everything but the last
Except
fucking
for the-
season.
except for the last season.
This is it because it's the series finale and everything. All right, when you see it,
Uh-huh.
reach out to me, bro. Then
All
we'll
right.
talk then. Yeah,
I'll be like, hey, what? Did you like it? Was it good?
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
Well, now he can't share anything because you
So,
didn't watch it.
the middle season, I forgot which one it
Season
was.
3?
I think it was 3. It kind of threw me off a little. They were like bringing in like, I don't know. It just seemed like they were like marking out check boxes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
like,
on the
or like-
all in, like
First season shocked you. The second one they didn't. It's like almost like they peaked too soon and they didn't know how to end
Mm.
it. Yeah. So. No,
but
it's-
I did hear this last one was really good. Our mutual friend Zach is the one who
Yeah.
got me into it, and I
Shout out to
really
Zach.
don't. I never really like superhero shows. Like I'll watch movies, but superhero shows, I'm like a whole series about superheroes.
That's a lot of time you got to
It's
devote.
a lot of right. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch, but they hyped it up so much, and 3 minutes into the first episode, I was like, "Holy shit!
Right? Yeah.
This is fucking gonna be
Oh,
wild."
It's a hero. It's a
The best way to describe it, bro. Imagine if superheroes were I just saw something that I didn't think I ever was gonna see that I'm gonna like just it's amazing. Anyways, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Imagine if superheroes were really like real people. So like imagine if Superman is evil. Imagine like in the public they're like, "Oh, we're heroes. You're the real
Yeah.
hero," but in real reality
They're trash.
they're a-holes, you know.
Okay.
So
it's good.
yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Also, like these superheroes they have these superpowers, but they're still flawed with human aspects to themselves.
Yep.
So if you had superpowers and you're kind of like borderline a piece of shit,
Yeah.
your superpowers are gonna make you more of a
More
piece of
of a
shit
borderline
because you're gonna
superhero piece of
abuse them. You're gonna,
Oh, for sure.
and so there's like this good side and this bad group, and yeah.
I am gonna ask your lovely wife to do something that I don't think anybody's ever done before.
Uh-oh. She's done a
Can
lot of
you
things. I don't
bring
know.
me that picture right there
Which one?
with the employee,
Employee of the
of,
mo- oh,
of
yeah.
the month? I don't think I've ever seen that.
From- yeah.
If you can take it off, you can't take it off. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you can.
McDougal's.
Regular.
You know,
Is that what it is? McDougal's, right?
McDowell's.
McDowell's, sorry.
I don't think I've
McDougal's.
ever.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody with
Sport,
that anywhere.
Coming to America?
Anywhere. Yeah. This is Akeem,
That's right.
employee of the month from McDowell's, from Coming to America. For me, still probably the best Eddie Murphy movie he did.
Mhm.
They did a part 2 about 3 years ago.
Did you
I didn't
like
watch it. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
It
good.
was good.
For what it
Yeah.
was, I liked it. But bro, everything. Gracias, carnal. Gracias. Gracias.
I heard you guys give
me
gifts,
and
so
Akeem.
I really appreciate it.
Hey, bro,
That was
I
for
normally
you.
do this stuff for free. Gracias, bro. I appreciate nothing.
Whatever you want.
That-
You're the
that-
monster, dude.
That's pretty cool, bro. That is badass,
you
bro.
like you like that?
You
Well,
Akeem?
you can have it.
No, bro, I appreciate you, bro. No,
I know where to get another one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know where to
you just bring
Yes.
it, bro.
Fuck you
I know where to get
too.
another one.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's awesome, dude.
Because
Dad.
if I don't give it to you, you're not gonna print it. You're not gonna frame
not-
it or nothing.
no,
That way,
because I'll
you can
forget.
have it,
I
and you're gonna
appreciate
be
that.
like, you know what? Abel
Yeah.
D gave me this.
There you go. You guys can sign it, bro.
We should, yeah.
That is honestly, dude. Of everything that you have here, that's the thing that like you saw. I saw. I was like, oh, cabrón, pinche Akeem, güey, no mames.
You did.
That
Yeah,
is-
you it stopped here in your tracks. You're
It
like,
did, bro. That is awesome, dude.
you're in the middle of something. You're like,
yeah,
I just saw something.
yeah.
I had
Take that
a
too, bro.
I had a poster of the it's a Back to the Future reference. A poster of re-elect Goldie Wilson.
Mm.
I don't know if you remember
Frizz.
from Back to the Future. Well, I had one. I had that poster, re-elect Goldie Wilson.
Okay.
And
Which Back to the Future, 1 or 2?
So that one's a
Believe it,
reference.
believe it, I didn't see 3. That the 3 is when they're like cowboys and stuff, right?
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
No,
then it
this
must have
one.
been
This
2.
one. That reference is on 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Okay.
So he's the when he goes back to 1955, and he goes into that diner, and then there's a black dude sweeping, and he
That's right.
yes. So then he's like, you're gonna be a mayor, and he goes, mayor.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now I know. You know
So
what?
in the future or
Yeah.
his present,
Yeah.
there's posters that re-elect Goldie Wilson for mayor. So I had that poster up at my house, and very few people. I was like,
Get
oh
it.
shit, that's fun.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend didn't really get it. She never asked for anything, and I was like, hey, should I take that down now? Like,
Yeah.
it's getting kind of like because I didn't frame it or anything. And then she goes, your Obama poster? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She said it was Obama. I was like, oh my god,
I'll
dude.
take it.
That's hilarious, dude. You know what?
She didn't even read it at all. Just said so.
No, she's like, oh, this guy's a.
You know what's crazy about that? Like when we were kids, 1955, that was like, man, that's a long ass time ago. Now, like when we go back to when that movie came out for us, like it's like basically the same timeline now. It's like 30 years.
30 years.
It's almost like 40 years now that movie came out. Crazy, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
That's
crazy.
all like the young kids would look at. The 90s
Right.
and the 80s. That's how it is.
How old
now.
are you, if you don't mind me asking?
How do you think I am? And I won't be offended, bro.
Jesus.
I won't be
I
offended.
thought
bro.
only women asked that.
Yeah, I
how
won't
old
be-
do I
I would
look?
have guessed.
I
I
won't
would
be-
have guessed
how old do I
30.
look?
I would have guessed like 38.
I appreciate that.
43.
I appreciate that.
So I'm guessing real guess. Nah.
Yeah.
Only because
Yeah.
timeline.
Only
you know,
because like well,
I
the
would
stuff that-
say 47.
Mhm.
51?
52.
Oh,
No, wait, no,
dang.
wait,
Alright.
no, wait. 50,
Damn.
51, bro.
Traga años over here. Yeah, that's good,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, you look good, man. You're
That's
in good
why
shape.
you work out and you eat good and you stay out of the sun. And plus, when I was a kid, I had the baby face. You know, when you're growing
Mhm.
up, and I'm sure like when you police officer, you like card people all the time. I was blessed with a baby face, you know.
Wow.
Plus, you work out and do all that stuff. but
Yeah.
yeah. I really don't say it because, like, I like saying that because people are like, "Oh, cabrón, no,
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
"Damn, I was
dude."
blown
But
away."
yeah, how old are you, bro?
47.
Yeah, and you, bro? Are you flexing, bro? Like, you know,
Like,
are you gonna, you want me to start calling out the poses, bro? Give me a side.
He's
give
trying
me,
to get
give,
that young
give me
one.
a side chest pose, bro.
How old were you in that picture? Behind you.
Oh man, that was actually
He's like
2000
last year.
That was Balloon Fest. You found that on my Facebook, huh?
I don't know where
It's
we
probably on
found that,
Facebook.
but
That was, I think that was 2012 or no, I think it's 2000. It's either 2011 or 2012. That was spring break. Yeah.
well, you don't look much different.
Well, I'm fatter, obviously.
I thought.
but then again, so we all of
Abel
us
thought that's why they called you the monster because of your monster member down there.
yeah, sometimes, you know, for the right ladies, it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where
Now
was
that's
this?
a Wet and Wild when they
Wet 'n Wild.
when they used to do Balloon Fest. They don't do that stuff no
Oh,
more.
I know. I went to, was it Flyleaf one year? And it was pretty badass.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're right. They
yeah. Well, that's because there's a lot of options out there now for
Yeah, that's
entertainment
true.
options. You know.
Is that the pose you were talking about?
Yes, that's the size.
Is that the one you
that was 2009,
At
and
AT&T
that's
Stadium.
when they first opened AT&T Stadium. It was me, Steve, and Buzz. Shout out to my boy Steve Kaplowitz. That's what you're seeing behind us here. When they first opened the stadium, they allowed a lot of media outlets to go out there and do the show live from there. So we are literally in the booth here. That is the Spanish play-by-play announcer's booth. And right next to it, the radio one, and right next to it is where like the very famous Brad Sham and Babe Laufenberg. Shout out to my boy Babe. They broadcast from. If you're a Cowboy fan, if you listen to the radio, you know what I'm talking about. You don't, bro, because you're a 49er fan.
Also,
But
don't listen to the radio.
what? That's fair. Rick. A lot of people don't. I'm gonna tell Johnny said that, bro. Anyway,
Oh, he knows.
You keep John out of
Yeah,
this, all
yeah.
right?
so anyways, that's the room we're in. And then so they were letting a bunch of us media out there go out there and see the stadium for the first time. So a lot of people when they go to the stadium, they get the tour where like, have you been in the stadium? You have been, bro.
I have been. I was going to tell you the story, but go.
All right, so like, dude, bro, they would fly us out to these events, but we wouldn't actually be able to stay to the game.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, sale caro, bro. So, anyways, what you see here in the back, besides the lovely bald dude, is that they were actually setting up the field for Jay Leno because Jay Leno was gonna be there live the next morning. Because let's just say this was a Thursday, Friday morning, Jay Leno was gonna be doing. That's when Jay Leno still did the Tonight Show, you know. So that's why it's empty in the back because they
okay.
had just had a concert. They removed some stuff, but they're gonna put back the. But yeah, that
Facade or whatever.
was 2009 when they first opened the stadium.
I went to the stadium before they started playing there. My girlfriend at the time lived in Laredo, and she was trying out for American Idol, and they had the tryouts at the stadium before they even started playing. So I was pretty excited that I was able to.
I mean, the thing about this, it's amazing that
It's a badass stadium.
that we as human beings can build something like that.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you look at all the stuff
Mhm.
that is available now. But yeah, that's what it is. And back then, like Steve was like, "Bro, pose or whatever." So that's why you see me doing the pose. Because
You already had your shirt off, or
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
he went to the whole thing
Yeah,
shirtless.
bro, I did. Yeah, but it's a
you're in
beautiful,
incredible shape, man.
It's
You
it
look
was beautiful.
great.
That was like 2009, bro.
But yes, I did find this on your Facebook
Yeah,
page.
because
if
that's the only
what
way we could
you're-
find it.
Yeah.
Because on the
And I
Q,
was
bro,
doing-
all the Q stuff is gone, bro. I'm not on the
Oh,
website,
okay.
no, bro.
Yeah, I was doing a little research with this, and then I looked at your videos, at your reels,
Mhm.
and one popped up that I was like,
How old is it, bro?
I want to say 10, 11 years, maybe.
Okay, so it's Q related.
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's
This one.
I met Utah Jones. I will be at Speaking Rock Sunday, December
Utah
11th,
Jones.
signing and hanging out. Hope to see you all there. Kickoff is at 6:30 p.m. Go Cowboys.
So the lighting is a little better in this, but when I first saw it, I thought he was shirtless, and I and I was like, why does he have some shirtless black
Yeah.
dude? And because I don't know shit about sports, I didn't know who he was.
That's Utah Jones, bro.
Too tall?
Cowboy legend.
Did you know that?
I knew that.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't
basically,
know.
what that is shout out to my boy Carl and everybody at Speaking Rock. What I used to do, they used to host cowboy viewing parties at Speaking Rock. where we'd have like at least 1,500 people, maybe 2,000, maybe 3,000 average people to watch the Cowboy games every Sunday. I was the host of it. I had like cheerleaders with me. I'd give away free tequila. I would give away free money. I mean, I don't want to brag, but it was pretty badass, bro.
It was a big party.
You know, they really haven't been able ever since COVID that ended. They haven't been able to replicate it the way they wanted to. But that was they would send us like the promotionals. 'Cause we had one of I think I had one of Michael Irvin also doing the same thing. So that's basically what that was. That was
Mike who?
Michael Irvin.
Joe didn't care. He just cared that dude looked shirtless.
Yeah, I
Bro,
was
you
like,
just-
hey,
you just
why's
thought
he
you
got
were
why's he got
shirtless,
some
bro.
black dude without a
Yeah,
shirt?
dude. So little did you know, but that's what it was. It was a promotional thing for Speaking Rock, and shout out to my boy Chris also from Speaking Rock. I do nothing but shouts out, bro.
That's good.
That's
Hey,
good.
But yeah,
Give it respect.
Shout out to Obama.
Apparently, you have a
hey, bro,
Oh,
picture.
shout
yeah,
out
apparently
to
I
your
have a-
son that went and get the Diet Coke.
Yeah,
That was beautiful,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Diet Coke.
By the way, here's something you can use this. When I said, hey, you know what? The best way to describe your game room, bro. This is West Side, bro. you kind of get what that means because of us. Like you kind of get that's West Side, bro. Because what part of town did you grow up in? Unless you grew up in the West Side, bro.
I grew up in Anaheim, California.
Okay, so whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And you
all right,
Abel?
I'm sorry.
And you Abel?
And the Lord
Sorry, I
Valley.
didn't grow
Okay,
up here.
that's
Shit.
all- no, so like-
Fuck, dude.
I'm gonna pull
You're
it
like,
full
you fucking
circle.
piece of shit. Get out of here.
Vete, bro. No te la casa, bro. So, Abel, I went to Sleta High School. What high school did you go to?
Del Valle.
So you were right there, right the same area. When we were growing up, like
Where'd you grow up?
I went to Sleta High School,
Okay.
Lower Valley. So it's like literally down the street.
And Kathy, my producer, she went to. Where'd you go again?
Did you just call her producer, bro?
Yeah.
Estás
Not his
regando, bro.
She's a producer right now.
What high school?
She
La
went
Jeff.
to La
All right,
Jeff.
so everybody below the freeway. So basically, no, I mean it's honest. So, but basically, when we were growing up, like we were frowned upon. Like when you're, and this is real talk, because I remember when I graduated from high school, that I had five of my classmates made national news because they all made it to Ivy League schools. I think we had like 3 get into MIT, 1 get into Stanford, and then another one I can't remember. But I remember that the national news when they came and did a story about it, and like it's kind of like Jordan in the documentary. Like I took it personal because it said 5 kids from the wrong side of the tracks do good. That's the perception we have. And you're a cop, bro. You know the cities how they lie out. So when I say that something's West Side, like back in the day, all the fancy stuff was Coronado and like all the Franklin area. It was like the fancy homes. Now it's different because where you live now, which is a beautiful house, now it's fancy here too. But
Yeah.
I like to say, bro, it's West Side, bro. You know,
It's
so
West Side.
you can use that, bro. So when I say that West Side, that means it's another way for me to say it's fancy.
Yeah. I know the references. I didn't.
Yeah.
I moved here when I was 16, so I've been here a
Okay,
long
so
time.
you're good, bro. Why'd you say that, bro?
Well, you asked me
Why
where I
don't you
grew
correct
up.
me, but
You
see,
asked
bro.
me a simple question. I give you a simple
What
answer. You
high
asked me
school-
where I grew up.
I asked you what high school you went to, bro.
Oh, I went to 2 different high schools. I went
Which
to
one?
Catella in Anaheim, and I went to Santa Teresa in Santa
Okay.
Teresa.
Santa Teresa, bro, no mames, bro.
No matter what the fuck I
you might as well live
answer.
in Mexico, bro.
Let me get this straight.
New Mexico.
Hey, bro,
ahora
Let me get this
resulta.
straight,
You know why-
Mondo.
you know why,
Let me
bro?
get this straight,
Wait, you know
fucking
why?
monster.
You know
no,
why,
no,
bro?
no, monster.
I'm
Let me
sorry.
get this straight. No matter what the fuck I answer, it's the wrong answer.
Yeah, do you know why?
Why is that?
Because the shirt you're wearing, bro. Because
Hey, that's it. It's on. It's on.
no te creas, bro. But yeah, we can.
Oh,
Oh
we're
no,
doing tequila.
I drink it straight. Yes, thank you. Cheers, brother. Thank you for having me here. Hey, what about your wife, bro? Hey, bro, ¿querías algo, bro?
It's because you're from California.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, what are you trying to do?
Do you
What are you trying to do?
Cowboys?
Oh.
Got the
How
sauce.
did you
actually-
come up? How did you come up with the name of the show? Clocked out.
So the initial idea of the show was to interview cops and like a rebuttal to bloggers that were commenting on law enforcement officers' videos, right?
Yeah.
And everybody had their own opinion and whatever. So I was like, let me interview cops and then have their opinion, right? And also at the same time humanize cops because everybody sees them as
Yeah.
you know
Bad
these
people.
robots, right?
It
And
is
we're all
what it is.
we're all freaking human beings. We're all we bro out just like everybody else.
Everybody has bad days, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you do.
Right, I agree.
Except when you
Um,
do it, it's magnified 100 times.
100%. We were talking about that recent video that of Poirier
Oh yeah, where he went out
Where
and
he was
he
at the
wanted to fight the
airport.
security guy. Was it a security guy or was it a police
He was
officer?
no, he was a police officer.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Bunch of hoes. Let's go. Let's go. Man, they fucking flying motherfuckers. Yeah, pulling off the plane. All my boys went to the fucking crib. Now what the fuck?
And this is why you got
You dusted the ball? Man, fuck you, bro. Just relax. Man, fuck you and fuck her and fuck her. I'll fight you right now.
No, I don't want to fight, bro.
I'll go with you right now.
Bro, I don't want to fight, bro. I don't want to
Let's
fight.
go.
I don't want to fight.
Let's go.
Radio, have you?
Yeah, tell him, come on.
Get a couple of
It's gonna be bad.
Bro, just
It's gonna be bad, my nigga.
No, bro.
What's up?
Bro, relax.
Fight.
Hey, stop serving you. Stop serving you.
How you boys gonna fight some? Pussy. Pussy, boy, you pussy.
Bro, relax, bro. Relax, bro. Relax.
Mama bang you up.
Bro, relax.
I'm into
Just relax.
it. You into it.
What do you think that the guy was gonna say? Yeah, we'll fight.
They kick him off.
What hoes,
This guy's a
bro? What you
UFC
bitch ass
fighter.
fucking bitch?
You know.
What's wrong, bro? Talk to me. The bitch is fucking lying hoes, man. Let's go. Let's go. Arrest me. That's the best way, dog. That's right. That's right. Hey, pound it.
All right,
Hey,
all right, man.
man, you did a great job, bro. You did a great job. You did what you could.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
He did a good job.
Oh, he did a
because
great job.
Was
That
baiting,
officer
he was
did a
baiting
great
him
job.
so hard. to
I
start
will
something.
say that
That's
I
crazy.
think if it wasn't Poirier, he probably would have tased him earlier. I think it's because he knew him, like he knew
Yeah.
of him, and he's
Yeah.
probably a fan. Because he's like, hey,
Oh yeah, he asked him and he's like,
right?
"Fuck
He's
you."
like, hey, are you Poirier? And he's like, fuck you. And then
Yeah.
that's when he's like, you want to fight? I'll fight you right now. And I was like, and when I'm watching the video, I'm like, I'm thinking, fuck that. I hope this guy doesn't fucking fight him. And he's like, fuck no, I don't want to fucking.
But see,
fight
and
you.
I'm not a cop, obviously. So if my thing is this taser even gonna do anything? Maybe I'm gonna piss
So
him off
the-
more.
exactly.
And he's gonna really come and bang me up.
So
or what
those
do you say?
tasers are not 100% effective.
Yeah,
So
so,
if
like-
if you would have tased him, right? That might be also why. So he's like, fuck. If I tase this guy and it doesn't work, he's gonna fuck me up.
Oh, for sure.
Right. And even if you didn't know who Poirier was, the ears, the cauliflower, fucking dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Like this guy rolls for sure, and he's an incredible. He looks like Mando Medina, Mando
I
the
appreciate
monster,
that, but I mean,
the monster Poirier.
it's.
But I didn't know about the video when he sent it to me. I go, "Is that monster?"
I say, wait. pero,
You're
bueno,
like, hey, are
pero,
you sending me this
bueno,
video because
bueno, bro.
you're doing research on Mando right now,
Can
right?
he not
This
show
is-
up anymore? Did he get
right.
arrested?
That's funny. But it's scary, dude, when you think about it, because when you think about former UFC champion baiting somebody, because who knows, like for it, because they know the deal, bro. They know that they're the public eye. They know, like if, like I'll be honest with you, like if I do something stupid, we all know you talked about people that earlier you had on the program. You haven't had to release it. When you do something wrong, we know, like if, like Johnny knows, I know, like people in the media, because we're here locally, we're like public figures, so we know, like if I get pulled over for drinking and driving, we're gonna up in Fit Fam, and everybody's gonna see it. It comes with the territory, right? So these guys know also as well, because they're UFC fighters. So that means the only thing I can think about he was on I don't know, but like when you look at the
Right.
video, he's
Yeah.
got to be on
Yeah,
something.
he's on-
It looked like he was
got to
on
be
something.
on something. And
Yeah.
it's scary to think like a professional
somebody
UFC
with that skill
fighter,
level, yeah.
that really has nothing to lose, because
Yeah.
at that point he didn't care. So
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
I thought that cop showed a lot of restraint, bro. It's just scary, dude. You know. So I mean,
Yeah.
He really helped him out, because if he would have
dude.
jacked that dude up,
Yeah,
he would've
dude.
been in
Honestly,
trouble.
I think about, and I put myself in that situation, and if I knew Poirier, I've been watching Poirier. That's
Yeah,
actually
dude.
the one sport that
Yeah.
I do follow,
Oh, you
kind
watch
of
MMA?
MMA.
Okay.
Which is why I don't like what is it, pro wrestling? That's fucking fake ass shit.
Wow.
But
Go ahead
anyway.
and show him a move.
Did you just say that?
See how fake it is. Go ahead. You want me to bring the table
just
out so
said
you can
that to
like go from the podcast to the table?
bro.
I'm just kidding.
He really
I'm kidding.
doesn't
I'm
know
kidding.
who
I'm
I
kidding.
am, okay?
I'm kidding. I'm
I was
kidding.
You're about to find out why he's a
I'm
monster,
kidding.
bro.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it,
Okay,
but
but that's fair.
I
That's
don't watch it, but I do appreciate the
Yeah.
athleticism
Yeah.
these guys and everything that they do. It's badass.
Yeah.
I actually the way I try to explain this is a banana ball, the You know what that is?
The baseball.
Yeah.
That's actually the ball they use.
No, it's not. It's,
I was like, God damn. I was
like,
gonna
God
say,
damn,
damn. I was
it's
like,
like a basketball.
I was like, it does. I was like, wow. I thought maybe they use a softball, but
it's a regular.
but I know exactly what
That's
it
the
is.
size of ball Joe would use if
You-
he had to hit a ball.
Yeah, that's the only way he can actually get on base.
Right. No, yeah. for
Which is
sure.
what she said. Anyways, so you got them to sign all that when they came to El
Yeah,
Paso?
when they came to the Texas Tailgaters signed that for.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Sunshine signed it for my daughter.
Okay, that's awesome,
My
dude.
1-year-old daughter. But some of the guys that were working watch baseball. They watch it
Yeah.
a lot, and they didn't like it. And I enjoyed it, right?
I think it's pretty entertaining.
I enjoyed it, and they're like, "Wow, it's fucking like But I kind of made that analogy, like I don't watch WWE because I wrestled in high school, and I watch MMA, and when I watch that, I'm like, that's fucking. I don't like that.
Exactly.
But it's still entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, because I like this.
Yeah.
So I obviously.
Like
They're doing
they're
a
doing
good job.
maromas and flips and whatever.
yeah,
during the
yeah.
game,
I can't do that. I can't even get out of bed without fucking something up.
Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome, dude.
To answer your question,
How do you get the name?
the idea came from that, and then evolved to just to broaden our audience and the people we can interview, because not all cops want to be interviewed.
Actually, none. We haven't had one.
Not one cop.
It
It would have been a 0-episode podcast.
That was gonna be my follow-up question. How many cops have you had?
None. Not yet, but we're working on it.
Joe's the only one that's been on.
He's the only one.
I'm the only one on this
you
podcast.
have one every show, bro.
But it evolved to, why don't we get to humanize everybody?
That's awesome, dude.
You know,
That
like
is awesome.
so. Which is why you're here. We want to try to
I
find out who
appreciate
you
that.
are outside of work.
I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Yeah.
So when you started, you always knew you wanted radio, or how did that come up? And
Uh,
what year did that start?
I started in radio 1996. I was going to community college, and I had just gotten back from Lake Tahoe. I was working at a casino there, being a blackjack dealer. So when he came back, I was going to school, and then when you're going for communications, eventually you have to pick an internship. And back then, like I said, you had three choices. You had TV, you had radio, and you had newspaper. I always wanted to do TV, but the radio station was, back then, it's still called KRD. Now it's called 600 ESPN El Paso. Still 600, but back then, I knew it was because in high school, I used to drive a 72 Nova. They didn't pick up FM radio. You just had AM, so I would just be listening to sports. And since then, KRD's been involved, and that's the station that you could hear the Cowboy game on the radio. So when I saw the thing came up that they were having internships, that's why I picked the radio
And that was a
station.
championship year.
So yeah, it was, and that's how I
Golden.
started in radio because of that. Because I had to pick an internship. Then when you got your foot in the door, then the rest is
Yeah.
history. But yeah,
So
Yeah.
you don't have classic cars right now?
no, I don't have any of that stuff.
No?
No, sir. No, sir.
The
My,
only-
my wife let me buy one.
Yeah.
One. I have a '67 Camaro
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Where is it?
in the garage.
All right. Do you
Not
ever-
this garage, in another garage.
I was like,
Damn, bro.
Let,
you got
babe,
two,
where's
like-
the little Hot
Bro.
Wheels?
Bro.
Let me clarify. It's a little Hot Wheel car.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
I was gonna say, bro, you're West Side, bro. Like you even have a different garage.
So when
bro.
I bought the car, they dropped it off. They because I bought it from Florida, and I was like, oh, my son's gonna geek out. He's gonna like it, whatever. Actually, my daughter, who's 10 years old, was the one like, Dad, it's a badass car. Let's go for a ride, whatever. She's the only one that'll cruise with me.
That's awesome, dude.
Joe, do you like classic cars?
I don't know shit about cars.
Well, motorcycles.
He knows about.
I ride a
MMA.
Harley. I bought a 2009 Softail, but it didn't run. I bought it I got it for like $4,000 cheaper than he was selling it.
Yeah.
And my buddy, he went with me, and he goes, hey, the fuel's bad. It's been sitting there for fucking probably like
Yeah.
10 years, and so he step by step he told me what to do, what to
Yeah.
buy, so I had to drain everything.
Really?
I don't know a lot
Yeah.
about motorcycles, but I
It's
do
Hector.
know.
Shout
that,
out to Hector.
Well, shout out Hector. What I do know about motorcycles is that they're very finicky. You gotta really like take care of them. That's
Yeah.
one thing I know about motorcycles. Plus, they get you from point A to point B.
Old
Yeah,
cars
so
too,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, same thing.
Old
you
cars
know?
are really.
Yeah, I run a nonprofit. We raise money for either families of fallen officers or officers that were hurt on duty. The
You
Choir
do-
Boys.
Okay.
So it's a motorcycle club.
Okay.
And I believe it's the only El Paso club that's all law enforcement. There's other ones that accept like other stuff, but
When do you do your next event?
Actually, the end of August.
Let us know, bro. We can pub it, bro.
Okay.
We can
Heck
mention
yeah,
it, bro.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clocked Out can send a shout out too.
Right. We just did.
Yep.
But I'm the president, so I probably have to do that and not this. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're the president?
The president of the club, yeah.
El presidente, bro.
Mira.
Baby,
Do you have a
West Side.
picture next to your Obama?
Es el West Side, bro. That's why he had his Obama poster there.
Favorite wrestler?
That's a tough one because I know so many.
Wait, current,
No.
local,
No.
or
Well, the correct answer is Eddie Guerrero. That is the number one answer you're going to say because one, I did meet him and did know him. And then two, like shout out to Hurricane Hector, who's my boy. We actually, when we trained and we actually, back then, long time ago, we had EPWF, El Paso Wrestling Federation. We started at the Castle Ballroom, a guy named Matt Mayer. He put up the money, but I helped him start it. We trained with luchadores, and it was actually the Guerrero ring, because Hector had it. Hector was Eddie Guerrero's best friend, Hurricane Hector. So without doubt, my favorite wrestler is Eddie Guerrero of all time. But if I got to go like now, because think about it now, even now he still transcends. People still like pay respect to him.
yeah, he just got a day, no?
Yeah.
A day here in El Paso.
And those are the shout out to my boys from Pro Wrestling Legacy. They're trying to put that together. But I guess currently now, like I like CM Punk. I know you don't.
okay.
I like CM Punk.
Chi-Town.
My tribal chief Roman Reigns. That's very correct. You know.
See?
Yeah,
See?
dude. I mean, I like RVD, Rob Van Dam, but I'll be honest with you, bro. Growing up, I was a Hulkamaniac, bro. I can't lie.
Oh, nice.
I was a Hulkamaniac growing up, but also the Von Erichs. If you know who the Von Erichs are, I was a big Von Erich
That's
fan.
the movie they just.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know them.
Yeah.
Because of that movie.
Well, the Von Erichs were basically back then. It was because now it's all national, right? And I'll give you a quick lesson on wrestling. Back then, it was all everybody had their own territories. So like this state had these guys. They called it New York. That was WWF. Back then, you had the Florida wrestling, you had the Georgia wrestling, you had NWA. Texas was World Class Championship Wrestling, and that's where the Von Erichs were. You know.
You know who they are?
No.
Yeah. So, anyways, but they were huge. They were like mid '80s or whatever. They're like superstars. You know, the
Yeah.
Von Erichs are one of the biggest families in professional wrestling. But that's how I started watching wrestling. Besides the lucha libre that you watch on Mexican TV, the World Class Championship Wrestling, I'd watch it on K-Fox. I think it was called Kick or whatever, KCIK, whatever it was back in the day. Saturdays at noon.
Yeah.
That's why I really got into pro wrestling. Then I saw Hulkamania. I was like, oh, cabrón, ¿qué
I
pasando?
was more Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
He was just scary, bro.
Ultimate Warrior actually did wrestle in WCW, but back then he was called the Dingle Warrior.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, the
The cra-
Dingleberry Warrior?
Yeah, Dingleberry, bro.
That's crazy.
The crazy thing is you can watch all this stuff. It's on the WWF. WWE has their own YouTube channel. You can watch all that stuff, bro. Because McMahon bought everybody out, bro. He
The
owns
World
almost
Wildlife
everybody.
Federation.
Yes.
That's why they had to change it.
Correct. That is absolutely correct.
See, Joe knows something.
He knows some stuff.
He
bro.
knows some
He's
stuff.
he's acting, bro.
Good point, Joe.
He's
hey,
acting.
round of applause for Joe.
Good Joe.
Great job.
All right. I know fake sports.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
Again, if you want, just
Hey, bro. What did you think of the UFC card at the White House?
Oh, dude, that last
Oh
fight was
man,
crazy.
I actually only got to watch that last one because we were here.
We were here, and then you left before
Right.
the
Because we had my daughter here, so and she was
Okay.
getting sleepy
Yeah.
as hell. But
and it did go long because it had a late start. Or
Well, I'll be
Right.
honest with you. Like it was a delayed 30 minutes, but for me, like it was taking like 20 minutes in between fights. For
Yeah,
me, I
kinda
was like,
like-
man, that's long, dude.
that main fight
The
was
Topuria and-
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
bro.
was-
I was
did
feeling
not
sorry
see-
for
I
the
did not.
guy.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. And I
Topuria
love
was undefeated, 17-0, and
Oh,
but like
dude.
Gagey
He
just
did not know it was
just
coming.
did Gagey.
yeah,
just-
those jabs were fucking him
Bro,
up.
after a while, like I could tell, like even him kind of was like, "Dude, really? You want me to hit your face
Yeah.
again?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
oh
then,
yeah,
and then
for sure.
and then he would fight him.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
know,
bet, dude.
yeah,
Well,
you know, he respected him because he was holding.
He was considered the best pound for pound fighter up until 2 weeks ago, right?
right up until yeah.
Yeah, right.
So he got his
Because he's
fucking
17-0. Like his problem is that he was saying he was gonna knock him out in the first round, but
And you can tell he was trying.
yeah,
And I think that took so much energy out of him because he did like
yeah.
he was going at it and
Quick announcement: 2-2. 2 to 2. USA just scored.
all
We're
right.
tied up 2 to 2. 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 2
That's good.
and his opponent,
To Gaethje.
Gaethje.
Yeah.
So he was hitting Gaethje with some good
I
shots.
thought that second round.
I thought,
had
yeah,
him, bro.
but I think he
But
just
you
gassed
saw-
out.
It was like Rocky, where like, look, you're gonna
I think,
come, I
yeah.
can't see my eye, but
I think
And
he
then
even
those
said he
jabs-
went back and he was like, I
his-
can't see. I can't see.
His jab work was phenomenal, dude.
Well, that's the one thing that they say is that he's like a machine. But like, I mean, and like I said, you saw what the punishment he took. But honestly, I thought they should have stopped it.
They should have.
The doctor,
When
the
the
doctor
doctor-
wanted to stop it, but
Exactly.
they let it go. But the
Yeah.
crazy thing is that he won that round.
Yes.
He
Yeah, so,
won
yeah,
round
you're right.
4. But then after that, he was like, yeah, no puedo, bro. Like, no puedo.
Yeah,
no
and the
can't
brother
After
was
he
like,
was
no,
done,
he,
yeah.
he can go. He's
Yeah.
gonna finish, and he's like, bro, no, I can't see.
Yeah.
No,
so-
well, no. The doctor went up to him and he's like doing this number, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm assuming because I couldn't hear, but I'm assuming he gives him the wrong number. So then the doctor tells the ref, he goes, no, like he's not going to continue. So I don't know what he said, but I'm going to assume he said, hey, it was a language, maybe a language barrier thing. He was like, hey, I didn't hear you. Like I didn't understand what you were saying. So he's like, are you sure?
Oh,
so he does it
okay.
again. And then I'm assuming he guessed right.
It was number 1.
And I'm assuming he's like, it's a 1. And he goes, fuck, like well, shit, now I can't fucking stop it, right?
Yep.
Which I don't think he should have. I think he should have been like, no, you fucking didn't. You couldn't see.
Yeah.
But they let it go. And yeah, apparently the swelling's down now. He's
Yeah, but think
recovering really
about that.
quick.
Like, I
I
think
mean,
he-
he's a great athlete. So I don't
broke
see why
a
he
couple
wouldn't.
orbital bones. It's crazy, but yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, dude, you could tell his
But
face. Was
I
like,
guess the main question I had is, what did you think of the environment?
Oh, it was nice. I loved it. I thought it was
looked
great.
packed.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like the way I described it on the radio was like, imagine I don't know what they do. I never bought UFC games, but I bought wrestling games where you can create your own arena and create your own. That's what it looked like to me. And I couldn't believe that.
Oh, you talking about video games?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, no,
like in video games, when you buy wrestling video games or whatever, you can create your own arena. You can create your own backdrop. It's like, oh, I'm gonna like make I'm gonna fight like in New York City behind Times Square or whatever like that.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me. It looked like a video game. That,
Right.
With
It
the
was
White
insane,
House
yeah.
backdrop. I couldn't believe that.
They had motocross.
That
They
shit
had,
It was
like,
crazy,
yeah.
dude. It was.
That was it was crazy.
and then where
it
the
wa-
other monument is, the whole
Yeah.
what is all that was full of people.
It's crazy. It's crazy that they pulled it off, especially
Yeah.
and you know this because the schematics of all the security alone
I'm sure
to
it
pull
was, yeah.
something like that. It was.
They
amazing.
had what was it like it was
Yeah.
a picture of the White House, but a
Well-
big old like banner.
I
Yeah.
think they had that only with the motocross thing,
Oh, okay.
because then after that it was
They
just
dropped it?
straight White House, because they were coming out.
Yeah.
from
Like I
White
said,
House.
like either way, I don't care what people feel about the president or whatever, but like visually, that's amazing.
Oh,
that
it was great.
That
Yeah,
they
it was
pulled
great.
it off. It's
Yeah.
crazy to think that these guys are coming out through the Oval Office. It's just like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
It
you
was
know?
crazy seeing all the rooms too. I
Yeah,
was
dude, it's
that's
like-
fucking-
It's crazy. That
Who did you vote for? I'm just kidding.
I will for nice try.
But Dana White said that they lost money.
Yes,
With
it
the-
cost him $60 million to pull that off.
That's crazy.
really.
He said he's never gonna do it again. Also, the
Yeah,
sphere in Vegas.
sphere- he said the sphere?
never gonna do the sphere again.
He did
Yeah.
that was the Mexico card, right?
Yeah, correct.
They
Yeah,
they lost money on all that too.
Yeah, he said that was
Probably.
expensive
Well,
as
think
hell.
about I mean, like I said, just security alone.
Well, it
Like-
was free.
Yeah,
Is
he-
that why they did it free? Just so
No,
everybody
no,
could
there
watch
it
or
was
what?
expensive to watch to be there. Like it was top notch. It was all like almost VIP people only
Really?
there.
And they
Like
still
and they're
lost
not and they're
money?
not doing the pay-per-views anymore. It's all Paramount.
it's all
so.
Paramount, you know, because and there's no way they're gonna make their money back there. I mean, $10 per month to do Paramount. I mean, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost money, but I think it was a good move because it got people excited again about the UFC. I think. I don't know.
And then for as much flack that they got for the card, because a lot of people were saying the card was weak,
Hmm.
it was probably one of the best
Probably
cards
the-
because
yeah.
every single
Right.
fight was basically a knockout, which is I don't think
Yeah.
they've ever had. And then like you think about what they did on Netflix the month before, which I think was cool with Corano and Ronda Rousey. I thought it's cool that the other people are trying to do that. That match only lasted 12 seconds
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. I
That
mean,
was-
imagine if you had to spend real money to see something like
That
that.
would've sucked,
you know,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just thought visually it looked pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a big UFC fan. Or I mean, not that I hate them or not. I just don't watch it a lot.
Right, you
but
don't. Yeah, you don't follow
It
it.
made me want to see it because
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, there you go,
that's
yeah.
crazy. And then
that is
I
a
was
proper
really
way to
entertained
market. A proper way to market.
because
yeah.
it was like you said, it was knockouts. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So besides after the Q,
Mhm.
what was your next project after that?
After the Q, they moved me from the Q to just nothing but sports, KRD.
Okay.
I had a sports talk show for like many years, as you can tell, because I won't shut up.
You're really shy on the mic. I was gonna say,
I
but
appreciate that, bro. Me tengo vergüenza, bro. Cada inglés en veces, bro.
Me.
So I would do. I basically went the sports route. So I did KRD for a couple years, and then it'll be 10 years. July the 25th. Like, literally exactly a month from today, it'll be 10 years that they fired me. Not that I know, and not that not that I know, and
not that you hold a grudge,
exactly.
Or, yeah.
I kind of took up like a year off or whatever. Then I got into like doing what I did. I actually started broadcasting games on the radio, even though you don't listen to radio. I'm just messing with you, bro. But I started doing like on an app, where like I literally had an app for every school. They had their thing, so if they want to listen to the football game, they just had to. And I had a guys at every game, so every game was being broadcasted. But that was audio. Audio is a lot easier to do. From there, I transitioned to doing video. So I'm live stream. What I do, I live stream football, high school football games and high school sports. So like I'll send you, like, I know you're watching the soccer match, but when you're watching football, like I try to give people that type of experience.
Yeah.
The only thing is that the only thing I don't have is the little yellow line, but everything else I have. I have replay. I have graphics. I have professionals doing it. Like I have former coaches.
The first down. Yellow line.
I have a first down. The first down marker I don't have, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the yellow line.
The little yellow line. Bro.
Yeah. Also, just to clarify, I do watch NFL. I just don't know. Bro. I just don't follow players.
Do you know?
Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Like, if you're like, oh, this guy's getting traded,
do you
or
know
this.
who Ayuk is?
Yes.
Bro, if you didn't know that, bro, I was gonna be like,
take that shirt off, también.
Bro.
So where can we watch the?
So right now, and it's kind of like So I used to. I know you know me because I used to have. I started EP Sports Network, and I moved on from that, and I started another company. It's called EP Broadcast Company. So basically, we are still going to do that. And shout out to my boy Jesse Torwell from Prep One. We broadcasted like the high school soccer all-star game. We also shout out to the Sun Bowl. Like I did a lot of stuff for the Sun Bowl this past Sun Bowl. Like when they had the press conferences, I'm the one that live stream it for them. So like after the game, like the Duke coach and Arizona State coach and stuff like that. So it just shows you the people that I've been able to deal with.
Right.
I with the EP Broadcast Company, we're going to continue to broadcast these high school sporting events, especially football. And you guys will be the first to know publicly that I will be the even though I was doing it last year under a different company, but now with the new company, I was awarded the contract. So like I will be every single football game that's going to be happening at SAC 1 and SAC 2. We will broadcast on EP Broadcast Company. So like go to the website. I'll have the links and all that stuff. The website is EP. It's called epbroadcast.com. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll pull that up.
It's epbroadcast.com.
There it is.
Yeah, that's the YouTube, and that's Eddie Guerrero's sister. That's YouTube coach Scotty Walden. That's the YouTube. That's me doing a thing afterwards. But like if you hit live, if you hit live, that's the wrestling show I do. It's called Slamming It. That's actually I started doing my first talk show ever. I did a wrestling talk show called Slamming It. That's why I know wrestling.
And that's here, right?
Yeah, this is live. Oh yeah, this is like if you click on one of these, that's an example of like what it would look like.
If you click on one of them,
like the girl. Yeah, so that's my company, EP Broadcast Company, and then you see a little graphic and thing,
nice.
And then like when it's
nice. And this is all live?
Yeah, I do that live.
Oh shit,
like I said,
that's impressive.
And the first games start on August the 28th.
Go to like the middle area.
You can fast forward.
Yeah, you just like go to like minute 10 or whatever.
Like go back. Well, you can see how it is.
Yeah, that looks legit right there.
Go back to the front a little bit, like more. So
Keep going.
Where you see my face and my partner.
That's the Chihuahua Stadium right there,
Yeah.
Southwest. Yeah.
That commercial. Yeah, a little bit more.
Right there.
So right there, like you see, I have graphics. Here's my name, my boy Benji's name. He's a soccer guy. He's also a UTEP grad.
So he knows sports, not like Joe.
I'm not a soccer guy, so he took the lead in that. I was more like riding along, running the control. So if that's what soccer looks like, just imagine when we do football.
That's
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome.
That's pretty
So that'll
badass.
be for high school football. Like
Well,
I said,
congratulations on
thank
that
you.
contract right there.
I have examples, but I have them on another
Yeah.
another site, and I don't want to say the name of it. Even though we already did, doesn't make
So
any
you
sense,
said it
right?
starts
Yeah, what?
August?
August 28th is the first round of games.
August 28th.
So, yeah.
Okay, we'll be in here.
It'll be
watching it
it'll
on
be
one of
a
these
double,
TVs.
and that's the beauty of it is that with the YouTube link you can have because I'll be broadcasting 2 games at the same time. I think the first game is the Valle versus Eastlake, and then the second one is Burgess has Socorro, both going on at the same
At
time.
the same time.
Two stadiums, bro.
Well, yeah, there's 2 different stadiums.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
like
It's like
you're
NFL
gonna-
when there's a 1 at 11 in Chicago and 1 at
There's
11
one
in
at
Smith.
the first game starts at 6:30.
but
second game
how are you
starts
gonna
at 7:30.
broadcast them at the same time?
I got two broadcast crews, bro.
Magic.
Yeah,
I thought you were broadcasting.
I'm at one of them. Yeah, I'm doing the play-by-play for one of them, like you saw here.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
be doing describing
For one of them, and then you got other
and then I
broadcasters.
got
Oh,
other people-
okay.
got
I thought you were doing them. I was like,
I-
God
I do
damn,
keep-
that's
I have to set up both of them.
that's why they
Kind of
call.
like how you set this up. I have to set up both of them.
Oh,
and
okay,
so
yeah.
They can just go in there, and those are the days that I'm there because a couple of Fridays I'm traveling with UTEP. We haven't even got into that where I'm part of the UTEP football broadcast team. So like this year, bro, like we're going to Oklahoma. Week 1 they're going to Oklahoma.
That's right,
UTEP.
Oklahoma.
Week 2 they're back here, Texas Southern, I believe. Then week 3 we're at Michigan, dude, at the big house, in Michigan, dude. So when I'm not here for those Fridays, because we travel on Fridays, my peeps, they're the ones that put all that stuff together, and I have faith, and I know they can do all
Your
that
crew.
stuff. So
Shout
Oh,
out
yeah.
to
so
the
that's
crew.
basically kind of like what we do when we do the live stream.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're showing soccer right now because that's the last thing we did, and honestly, that's what's on the tube right now. And it looks like
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna
yeah, shout out
score.
to the EP broadcasting
Yes,
crew. That's
EP broadcast, and basically this is what the EP stands for.
Oh,
I created
okay.
The EP. So
That's the logo.
I
One
still
of
have
them, yeah.
half
No?
of that.
Nice.
yeah, I have different like logos, but yeah.
Wow,
that's-
you didn't finish your shot, dude?
No, dude, she poured it like
I got
twice.
the same size. It's cool. It's cool, dude. It's cool.
Bullshit.
Anyways, so I need one of those
Yes,
hats.
sir. I'll get you one, bro. Like I actually have like, I like the little wrestling one. I have gear like stuff like that. But like I said,
Yeah,
once
I
again,
need to get a gear.
I wore this one because acá mi compa.
Yeah,
he has the same
you know
shirt.
what? I thought it was a coincidence, and I was
Yeah,
gonna
nah,
say
dude.
something, but I was like,
Nah,
hey,
I did it on purpose.
That's
'Cause
pretty
I
badass,
saw,
man.
I saw you also when you weren't in here once, and then when you're doing the MMA, when you're interviewing the people.
Oh,
the
yeah,
MMA,
yeah.
You're wearing it. See,
Yeah.
bro, I do
What
respect-
did
I like those
wear? What
shirts.
did
I don't
wear
know,
on that
bro.
episode?
Let me pick hair, bro.
And I try. I try.
That's
And look at that. Something simple. and
Hey,
no-
bro, no se me agüite, bro.
all right.
It's all
Like,
right.
John-
When I get
John-
my
Johnny
when-
came all peachy pretty. Johnny thought
and
That you look
oh,
like-
He's
man.
a fucking beautiful man,
That's-
dude.
When he
you look
came in, I was
way-
like, "Damn, were we dressing
Yeah.
up, Joe?"
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When
Yeah.
he walked up, he goes,
Yeah.
I thought I knew we were fucking cowboying
Yeah,
out.
I
What
was
the
like, what
fuck
the
is going
fuck?
on?
Johnny
That's
likes
okay.
to
I
Nah,
got
he
him
looked
back when I
fucking
saw him
great.
at
Bro,
Doug's Saloon.
And you know what sucks is that we didn't have these cameras. We just had an iPhone.
Yeah.
So we weren't able to like
Oh,
really
so
accent.
He's not HD, bro.
He's not
He's
HD
not
like you,
HD,
buddy.
guys.
Puro,
He's
puro
not
monster,
HD,
bro.
Your sweat stains from your hat are gonna come out.
Yeah. I'm
That's
telling
where you could
favorite
tell
cap-
he's real.
That's
Oh,
where
that's
you-
got
yeah.
the little star on there. Did you see that? Did you
I
see
did
that
see the star. I
detail?
did see the
It's
star.
on your side. I hope you saw it.
I don't.
Yeah. So,
Why are you both being fucking aggressive?
We're
Hey,
not-
bro,
hey,
you
we're
started it,
not.
bro.
Cheers.
You want to
Like I
fucking
said,
fake
I
wrestle?
wore this
Cheers
for
to
you,
Joe.
bro.
Fake wrestle. Go for it, Mando. Whoop his ass. Mando's my rep on that.
I'm gonna be like that cop, like, nah, dude, I want to
Nah,
fight.
dude.
Hey, nah, dude,
You ain't
nah,
got no
hey, take it
taser,
easy.
bro.
Hey, man, real talk, bro. How hard is it in those situations to maintain your cool when you know that they're baiting you, bro? It's got to be tough.
It's
Hey,
tough
especially with
because
everybody, because instead of people helping now, the first thing they do is they whip up the phone.
Exactly.
And they want to
Yeah.
record that stuff.
it's tough because we're still human, right? So that ego aspect is obviously still triggered, right? Because we are human. So if some dude is coming at you like, "What's up, dude? What's up, you
No,
fucking
yo
pussy?"
me voy a aguantar, güey. If a
No,
UFC
right. No,
fighter's coming
and
at
you
me,
do, and you, but like
sometimes
just
se sube la sangre, bro.
Yeah,
Está
true that.
cabrón, bro.
exactly.
Like on
Se
off
te
the
sube
real
la
talk,
sangre.
you know,
No, you're
like-
right, and you hit the nail on the head. Sometimes you're like, "Fuck this guy." You're like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not even here for you. Like, I'm not even fucking like." But you know what? You want to fuck with me, like, but then you have to like think about it, and you're like, "No, dude, what? He's probably drunk, or he's probably going through his own shit," and you have to remind yourself that even though you're human, they're human too. They're going through some shit.
Yep.
They might be going through some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I say that, right? But at the same time, you can't do that too much because then you'll be putting yourself in danger and your partner's in danger.
Correct.
So you gotta find like it's hard and
It's a
it is
fine
tough
line,
because
dude.
you gotta find that line where it's like, yeah, you want to be understanding, right? To a point, because at some point you're putting everybody in danger, right? The public, your partners, you know what I mean? So you gotta like, so your ego does go into play, but that's the first thing that's gotta go. Your ego, fuck your ego. Like that, your ego has no fucking room, which is hard to do already. 2, you gotta be like, okay, is this person really want to fight me, or he's just like being like stupid, or is he drunk,
just
or
trying
is
to
he
bait me or
right?
whatever?
And then like
Then
you got,
maybe
but you
he's
still
on-
have to think at the same time,
Maybe
and
he's
it's not
on
in order.
something, you know. And
Everything-
by the way,
it-
this is milliseconds. This all this is
this
going in your
happening,
mind
like,
like
yeah.
in seconds,
yeah.
like this, like this, like
And
this.
it's not in an order. I'm saying this in an order because we're talking, but this is not in an order.
No, yep.
Shit could skip to be like, no, you got to work safety. Boom. Now you got to worry about, so fuck this guy. Got to, like, fuck. And then once it's done, whatever it is that you decided to do, now you got to know, how am I going to explain this on paper?
Yep.
I got to go back and write the way it happened because there's fucking, I can't lie.
Now, back in the days, I could be a cop. Now, hell no.
I mean, a true story. One time I was at what is it over there on by the fountains? The one, is it Dick's Sporting Goods?
There's
by
Dick's.
Dick's,
the
yeah.
I was in there and I was wearing like a cowboy hat or whatever, and I was like shopping or whatever, and this dude, like little dude, obviously he was on something. Me hizo de pedo, bro, because I was wearing the cowboy stuff, and I was just like, bro, let me just like
Shop.
like, you could tell he was on something. So I was, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I left. The guy followed me, bro.
Oh my God.
You know, and then he started starting stuff, and then I guess when he realized that I'm much bigger than him, you know, and I was like, but I'm trying to restrain myself because I don't want to do anything because I'm the one that's gonna look in the bad, you know, because people started whipping out the phone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, the guy finally just left. But then when the security guy showed up, because they heard and they kind of rushed to him. When they got there, they're telling me, they're like, "Hey, bro, it's a good thing you didn't do anything because I knew who you are." You know, so it just shows you, dude.
Oh, he knew who you were?
Yeah, the security guy or whatever. He said, "I would have had your back, but like, it's a good thing-
but
it's a good thing you
people
didn't do
know,
anything
yeah.
because I know who you were. Even though you never assume, I never assume people know who I am because I'm not really a big thing or nothing like that. But still, like, you just never know when you see people on the streets. But like, it's crazy, dude. So I can just imagine how it is for police officers out there when people are just trying to bait them, you know, because like I've been in that situation and I was like, I said that's the only time it's really happened. And I was like,
yeah, it is.
it was hard to like keep your cool
Yeah.
when the guy's just baiting you and baiting you.
Right.
It's scary.
Especially since you like see a threat.
Yep.
And you know you got to like really like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I get this.
You know,
this,
te sube la
that,
sangre,
this,
bro,
this,
because
that.
then,
Yeah,
then you're all accelerated.
Yeah, you're like,
and then
oh
you got-
shit.
Y lo quieres correr. I mean, yeah, you want to
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah.
You got the adrenaline
Like,
pumping,
to
bro.
be honest with you, with that video that we watched,
Yeah.
and me knowing what Poirier's capable of,
Yeah, dude. Like,
I honestly, the taser would probably not.
Not done jack.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I hate Monday morning quarterbacking stuff. Like, this
Oh, yeah.
officer did great. Like,
Yeah,
I think 100% he did amazing.
Well, doesn't a taser
But-
affect you more on muscle?
well, but not if you're like, if you're like, it's also like, it all depends, like if it hits you properly, right?
So yeah, so the taser, if you have wearing anything loose,
Uh-huh. Or it
and
could just get on the
it
clothes.
might just stick to your, you know what I mean?
It might not
And-
penetrate up the whole way.
Right. And what if one of them misses? You know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
so many aspects to a taser that
Yeah.
that it's not 100% effective. And do you want to take that chance with a taser? Because when you stick to the taser and he's coming at you, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Poirier's coming at me, I'm probably gonna use my gun
No, well, that's why when he's
because
like, you
I
gonna
am
take
not
me,
gonna
bro?
take my chances.
I would have been like, you know what?
with this
I'm gonna shoot
MMA
you now.
fighter.
That
There's
could've-
no way this not just an MMA fighter,
anybody.
a champion. This guy knows what the fuck
He
he's
just
doing.
doesn't suck.
Yeah,
So-
dude. Like,
but
that's
really
yeah.
like if that could have gone very bad. You talk about it like if the officer decided to take out his revolver instead of the taser, you know, it could have been like we'd be having a different conversation.
Well, they don't use revolvers.
revolver.
That's
Hey, bro.
Western
What
time.
the fuck?
bro.
They got
What?
Glocks and shit.
Dude,
If you took out his musket,
yeah, bro.
what would happen?
You
He's
don't
like,
call-
hold
you-
on,
hey, bro, you don't call it
Justin,
revolver,
hold on,
bro?
dude.
You don't call it a revolver, no? What's that? That's that dirty Harry, bro.
I mean, you
used-
still
in
Isn't that
Western,
Dirty
you
Harry?
still
Isn't that a
got-
revolver,
In
bro?
Westerns,
Pues, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Isn't Dirty Harry like the revolver?
I respect that because those don't jam up like yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. You take out your Glock and then whatever. Now that we're talking about guns and stuff, that there's this vato, I don't know if you see him, that he his whole channel was like, how many bullets does it take to get through like a thing? Like it'll be like how many bullets will it take? Like how far will each gun's bullet go to pass like he had one
Like a
time
wall?
he had like 10 watermelons and he tries every gun to see how far the bullets go, and at the end he pulls out the 50 caliber, bro, and then they basically destroys everything.
Right.
Then there's one where he does like he did one where it was a safe, so he starts with a 22, then he does different gauges, but at the end the main one is he brings out the 50 cal and he puts on the gear and everything like that to see how that's, you need to see it. Like I don't know the name of it, but
we'll check it out.
It's very entertaining.
You ever been around a 50 cal when it's shot?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude,
No, sir.
it's like it
Loud?
feels. Oh, it's not just loud because you can put ear protection,
Yeah.
but you feel that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like it like shakes the ground.
Really?
And then
It's powerful.
There's another channel where the guy's like a sniper using sniper guns, and he's trying to see like different sniper rifles to see how far he can actually hit the target, like how many miles. Like it's entertaining stuff. You should. I mean, I don't know the name of the guys but sometimes that stuff pops up your YouTube feed. Yeah, it's pretty entertaining stuff.
I'll check it out. I'll look it
dude.
up.
Well, I don't talk about guns that much, but probably now my phone's listening. I'm gonna get a bunch of gun stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, they're listening to you everywhere,
they
bro.
are.
Like La City, bro.
Uh-huh. You look
La
at Joe's,
City.
it's just a bunch of
La
dudes.
City?
La City.
La City.
La City.
Oh,
La
La
City.
It was like,
La City,
Joe was
bro.
like, what?
I was like, what? Like city council?
Well, that's why I don't say it, because if I say it properly, she's gonna say,
Oh,
"What
she's gonna
can
be like,
do
how
for
can I help you? Yeah.
And also,
What I
Alexa.
need, you can't get me, girl.
Yeah, I need your love, girl. I'm here for you.
So you do YouTube football too?
Yes.
Cool.
I read.
Joe, you're
Hey, you're
supposed
not
to
paying
jump in.
attention, bro. Yes, bro.
Oh fuck
Hey,
yeah, dude.
You have a
Oh,
list
yeah,
of,
yeah.
It's all right
you
there.
have a
Bro,
list of questions
I do
there, bro.
I do research and I put this
You have
out for him
questions,
and he
bro.
doesn't give a fuck.
Vamos a ver, bro. And I haven't even looked at them.
Bro, I just saw you tap football, and I was like, wait, he already went through that.
We already
covered that.
Yeah.
Going to Oklahoma and
We've been
Michigan.
going to, I forgot about it because we're skipping everywhere. So
Oh yeah, because that's
Joe was all nervous. That's why he couldn't
that's my
say
job,
anything.
to throw you off.
you collect action
Cowboys.
figures?
I used to, yes.
Oh, you used to. You don't have it anymore?
GI Joe's.
Oh, so you got the big money ones.
The West Side.
The
West Side
West
ones.
Side ones. I actually did. I have the very first generation of Snake Eyes. When they first came out, me and my brother, when they first came out, and the Cobra Commander and like the stuff that you have. I don't have it in boxes, obviously, because we played with them. But yeah, I used to collect.
No, yeah, a lot of stuff I played with too. That is not an original. It's probably like when they remake when the movie came out with Tatum. right?
Okay, with
Yeah,
and the Rock and
Channing
stuff.
Tatum.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was when that came out.
Like,
And
we had,
actually,
we had Serpentor. We had all
my
that
wife
stuff
bought me that. She looked at it. She's like, "This is some shit that
you
he would like."
Yeah,
So she gifted me that.
that's pretty cool.
So I was like,
But
cool.
yeah, I used to collect
Yeah.
stuff like that.
What was your
Yeah.
first one?
Off the top of my head, we my parents bought me like a Spider-Man, like a doll, and I still have that one. Like it's like
That's
usually
awesome.
like 40 years old and still like in decent condition. But I used to like obviously the wrestling stuff, like Batman, Superman, the comic book stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously a bunch of Wolverine stuff.
You're into comic books?
I used to be, yes. Now I like comic book movies. I just watch some, like, I don't buy comics anymore. What I do, I watch videos about those describing what's going on. That's how evolved it is now. Like, there's a guy that has a YouTube channel that describes, hey, in this latest issue, and he's actually showing you panels from the comics. So, like,
Oh yeah.
you don't even have to buy them. The guy is describing to you what's happening in the comics. So, like,
So
I keep up
the
with some of
way
the
the
stuff.
way Abel and I met was through our friend Zach. And Zach has a podcast,
Podcast.
where he talks about
Comic-Con podcast.
Comic-Con. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. See, stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
into.
So that's if you get a chance,
I-
oh, this is not Zach.
That's just my
That's
my
Mando
Facebook.
Medina's.
That's why, like I said,
I was like, damn,
that-
you're quick. but-
that's why I said obviously That's why I said obviously Wolverine stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big obviously comic book collector and stuff. And
Yeah.
he has a lot of stuff like that. But
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, he
what-
has them
what-
graded. I guess you can.
Yeah,
grade
yeah,
them.
it's
Yeah.
serious money. The only thing, and you would appreciate this, but I don't. back when I was like a freshman in high school, they came out with the NBA Topps Legend cards or whatever, and I had them. I had a bunch of them. I had Jordan stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm curious to see how much they would be worth now.
Well, do you have them or
Do
you
you-
don't?
you-
I don't know where they're at.
No.
If you look for them, you were looking at that card right there.
Yeah.
The barber, Mike. Shout out to Mike. Him and his brother
Oh, yeah,
cut
Mike
hair,
Kelly and his brother owns this shop here.
and they do cards. So
Kells.
they do cards and cuts. So take that, and I told him because he was also geeking out on a lot of the stuff. I was like you, bro. I go, look, I have a lot of cards which I probably regret not taking care of the way I should have.
No, they're taken care of. It's just that I don't know where they're at because they were like, I kept them in the cajon, bro, forever.
Yeah.
Like I just
In the
put 'em
shoebox.
Yeah, basically, But it was like early '90s. Like the Bulls the Bulls hadn't even won the championship yet. I think maybe they had won one championship.
Well,
So
cards are coming back, bro. You should.
yeah, why? It's a big
take 'em
thing.
out.
Yeah.
And
But-
they'll go through them and they'll tell you what's
but-
worth getting graded or
but-
not.
but-
You might
Yeah.
have something that's
Yeah,
like
but
15K.
Favorite sports movie?
Ooh, that's a good
There's
one.
a lot.
Favorite sports movie? There's a lot. Let me see, cause wow, that's actually a tough question. Because I could tell you like one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's a very manly movie. It's a guy movie. Like back in the day, they used to show it all the time on cable, and if it was on, no matter what I was doing, I would have to stop and
Right.
watch. You know what? I'm gonna say? Like there's a movie
Yeah.
that if it's on, you gotta
yeah.
stop and doing.
You could be doing
Roadhouse.
something. You're like,
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse with Patrick
Oh, yeah,
Swayze.
that was really
Oh,
good.
That's
okay.
like that's one of the movies that. So when you're talking about the sports movie that which one would I stop and just like kind of like I don't know if I have a favorite film, but like if Major League was on, I like Major League.
Major
'cause
League.
it's
That's a good
funny.
one.
I'm not gonna get all emotional. Oh, being the natural. I mean, it's a good movie, but
why would The Natural make you emotional?
because of the Robert Redford that he finally gets hits the home run at the very end and the lights. He hits the lights and it's all like
And it all blows up.
yeah.
You haven't seen it or
I
what?
have not seen The Natural
Then why are you asking that question?
because I wanted to know why emotional. You know what? This is Clocked Out with Joe and Abel. It's a podcast where we ask
Oh yeah,
questions.
that's another tip. You need to mention your show as much as you can, even though you have the
The
stuff.
logo?
Always tell the audience what they're listening to and what they're watching.
Oh, okay.
Little
In
little
case they
lesson.
forget.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not joking, bro. I'm being serious with that.
Yeah.
I
That's a good tip.
don't know. There's
Glory Road.
that's a good one. The best part of Glory Road is when Haskins comes out, because Haskins plays the and I have a Haskins story too.
The cameo?
Yeah, the cameo where he's working at the gas station.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I've
So
seen it.
when they're putting gas, Haskins is like the guy working at the gas station. You know, true.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, true story. When me and Steve, shout out to Steve Kaplowitz, we went to and this was obviously when Haskins was still around, still coaching UTEP. We went into his office, bro, and I was scared, bro. Like I really don't get intimidated by these people, not anymore. But he's the one person that I was like intimidated and I was like scared. Steve knew him for years, so it was the first time that he was taking me to meet him. I was like, bro, like growing up here in El Paso, Haskins is like a legend, obviously.
Yeah.
Even you're from California, you knew who Don Haskins was, everything that he did. So like, and he has this aura about him that he's intimidating, that he's like no nonsense type of guy, So I literally was like
Like you're meeting the
this is-
bear.
Yeah, dude. And like cool guy. He was one of the coolest guys. And then when I started doing this at King's X, he would go out there at King's X and he'd be, have you been to King's X? It's a
I have.
bar.
Yeah. No, I
You've
love
been to
that
King's
bar.
X?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what?
Steeler Nation.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Ted Aikman who owns it. Haskins used to sit in where they had the pool tables. And then when I be doing this talking about wrestling, like all of a sudden you'd see one of these pop up. It's from Haskins. So Haskins will like sometimes send me shots and stuff like that. So it's
Damn,
pretty-
that's
but
Oh,
like I said-
damn.
but like I said, like first time I was all nervous.
Yeah.
Great man.
I know an officer who pulled him over and said
Uh-huh.
the same exact thing.
Yeah.
That he has this just presence.
He's
to him.
not the one that arrested him, right?
No. This officer I knew, he told me, he's like, oh, you know what? I pulled him over one time, and this guy just has this presence to him,
Yeah,
like
dude,
this.
like-
He's just this like authority to him.
Yeah.
Do you think people feel that about you?
No,
No?
I'm just kidding.
What do you think?
I'm a
honestly,
completely
bro,
different. I'm a completely different person
Yo,
at work.
You honestly do. Like if I didn't know you wearing the uniform, like I'm not gonna mess with you, bro. You'd be intimidated.
I would not mess with you.
I mean, because
I wouldn't fight you. I'd make fun of you.
Right.
but not to your face.
Not to your face.
But
No,
yeah.
in uniform. I'm different. I still mess around. I still like to joke around with people.
But you got a
But you have
taser
to
and a
But
gun.
and I gotta just like in the show, I do like censor myself a lot because I know the things that go in my head. I want to say something that I think it's funny. Other people might not think it's funny, but
Well, you can crop it out.
that's a lot of cropping,
You
Abel.
can
I
pause it.
already have to worry
You
about.
ain't gotta worry about
I
my
already have to
shit.
worry about your fucking editing and your cropping, dude. You're cutting and but the one of the biggest things that people tell officers is when they're dealing with their kids, right? And they're instead of doing their own disciplining, what do? Especially here in this
Come
town.
to you like, hey, you
Right?
better behave.
Like,
Like,
hey,
he's gonna take you to
Hey,
jail.
they're gonna take you. Hey, you better listen, or he's gonna take you to jail.
Yeah.
Which is you don't want your kid to be scared of officers because
Correct.
we're there to help. So if you raise your kid to be scared of somebody in uniform, they're gonna be like, "Fuck that! I don't
Yep.
want to fucking go. He's gonna take me to
Correct.
jail." But
Yep.
that's in our culture, that's what we do. Like for example, when parents like at the Chihuahuas, when they're like, "Hey," they're like, "Stop," and they tell their kid like, "Hey, stop," or that officer's gonna arrest you. I kind of like break the tension because at first I don't want to be like, "Hey, don't be doing that." I'm there, but I break the tension. Yeah, I break the tension by being like, "Hey, no, 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 no. You didn't invite me to make them. Don't invite me to discipline them. That's your job."
That's
And
hilarious.
usually-
you only say that to the dude.
Usually,
Yeah, I was gonna say it,
Usually,
bro. Like,
yeah.
hey, bro.
Usually it works and they'll laugh, but one time she
was
was
like,
upset.
really?
She was really upset,
Wow.
and I was like, "Fuck!"
She
she's
turned
gonna
all Karen
complain
on you,
me.
bro?
Yeah, she's like, she didn't
What's
say
your-
anything, but
what's
she
your-
looked at me, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
Pa empezar,
Yeah,
te
I was
miras
like,
como
I'm
el
sorry.
ex.
yeah.
No, yeah, me it was the opposite. I always taught my kids respect.
Yeah, you got to.
Respect. If an officer tells you to do something, obviously within limitation, you listen to an officer because he is trained to protect and serve, and he knows the better from the worst.
Yeah.
And my kids, even my daughter right now, she'll see military. Shout out to all our
Yeah,
military
all the
officers and
military.
everybody.
I have a lot of family, a lot of friends
And
military.
she tells everybody, "Can I tell them thank you?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Go for it."
Yeah.
And they all say thank you, and they respect. You got to respect the badge, bro.
Yep.
These rapid fire questions are not working.
No,
Rapid
bro.
fire. I will say something.
Mando
I
doesn't
will
like
say
rapid
no.
fire.
Yeah, no. I will say something.
The best part of me doing this is that, like, I've thrown you off from what you're supposed to be
And
doing.
he loves it.
Yeah, because that's honestly that's my job.
To be honest with
because
you,
people-
Mondo,
because people, like-
you probably have been the best one at it.
Thank you.
And we've had some.
And that's I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it's by design.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I can tell.
Because I'm like,
I can tell.
I'm showing you like, because like I said, I love the fact that you're doing this, but I'm showing you like the way like you could be. Like, you don't have to be like it's. I love the fact that you're prepared. I love it because I'm like when I do stuff, I'm prepared too. But if you really don't have to even do that stuff, and just be natural, because this is coming up. Have I ever met you, bro?
Never.
Have I ever met you?
Not in this lifetime.
No, I haven't met your wife either. But
I don't
We're
know.
all-
Is there
we're all
something-
I would hope not.
What are we?
Well, but the whole point is we're all talking like we've known each other for years. Like, we're bros, we're carnales, and that's the one thing. You make your people comfortable, and then you just don't even have to like prepare and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But I'm glad you did. But yeah, but like it's like by design, like. But you're showing you how. Like, I'm teaching you, because what's the first thing I did, bro? What are you using? How do you connect?
Right.
Where are your cameras? Like right
Yeah.
away, I looked at what your setup.
You're like,
was.
hey, what's this? Because,
yeah.
help
Because you might be working too fucking hard for
Yeah,
technology.
exactly.
Yeah.
And actually, you are. You're
Full
right.
disclosure,
Yeah.
Joe is working too hard because
Yes,
I don't do
Abel
shit.
doesn't do it. But you provide the space.
Right. Which
But
is
yeah,
which is honestly this podcast I think is growing the way it's growing because of the hard work we do
Yeah,
and
yeah.
because we're passionate, but also this setup here.
Mhm.
It really draws
This is
people
impressive. Like I said, like I knew this part, I knew the back, but I didn't know everything else that came around with it. It's very nice. It's truly a man cave. Like it kind of reminds me of like the Dan Patrick show. Dan Patrick has like all the toys. Like,
Yeah.
you've seen, he's a sports commentator. Used to be ESPN.
in. No idea.
He's on.
Yeah, he doesn't know, but
He's-
he's got a
I don't know
good
Dan
show.
He used
Patrick.
to
I
do
don't
Sports Center.
I don't collect toys. I don't watch fake wrestling.
Here we go.
I don't
Bro, you're talking
I
to
don't-
a guy.
asking me about
I don't
something,
play
bro.
I don't play video games.
Yeah, you do, bro. That's it. You're like this, bro.
Absolutely not.
You're
I
like
don't
this,
play
bro.
any
Like,
video
when
games.
you have downtime, you're like this, like.
He didn't
Like-
play because his
Hold on.
mom didn't buy him
Hold
a
on.
Nintendo.
I got you.
Bro, I wasn't
míralo.
speaking, bro. Wait, like, notice when I did this, I wasn't speaking, bro. Bro, you don't have to adjust the mic to me. That's hilarious.
Like
dude.
I said,
good,
go ahead
good
and
for you.
fucking-
Good for you.
What's your favorite wrestling move? You should perform it on Joe right now. Go-
The
do it.
stunner.
That was Stone Cold Stunner.
El Shocker.
I'll give
acá.
you
I
Yeah,
did like
shocker.
Stone Cold. I did. I remember.
Stone Cold.
I never
Why?
watched
'Cause
it,
you
but
would do the beer.
that's probably why.
That's probably why. Huh?
Let me see the questions you have.
Yeah, what's
bro.
the next rapid fire?
I like this one. Have you ever been starstruck? Have you ever been starstruck?
You know what? I was the only, like you say, you were nervous to meet the bear.
For me, that would be the answer. Like
That
The bear?
starstruck. To me, I have never. I've met Michael Jordan, but it's in like a kind of like a little like a line where it's like he's gonna sign a basketball or a picture. You can't really talk to him or anything.
Yeah.
So that to me that doesn't count. The one time I met Jelly Roll, that's when I really felt nervous that time. It was before his show at the Don when they just
was
did
it before he lost all the weight or
It was before he lost the weight.
Okay.
It was a first Monday night football game, and it was like 4 of us. We were supposed to do like a meet and greet type of thing, and I guess nobody else showed up or whatever happened. And then he's like, "Hey, we'll come to the dressing room or whatever you call it." We're like, "Okay, cool, bet, fuck it," you know. And I'm like super nervous, bro. We walk in, this dude's sitting on a couch, lounging his ass in some shorts and a big old black shirt, whatever, with like a 85-inch TV that comes out of like a box like this, watching Monday Night Football. And I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "What's up? Want to sit down?" I was like, "No, I'll stand right here."
I'm good.
I'm good. So all the girls sat next to him, whatever. And then he's like, "God damn it." I'm like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Man, my first pick in my fantasy draft was," what's the white dude? Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Dude, me too." And right there, we were like bros. We like hooked up. We're like, we're both getting fucked at the same time right now because he's not playing.
You said something funny to him and that he liked. I forgot what you.
You made him laugh?
Oh, I did make him
What'd
laugh.
you say, bro?
So after the meet and greet and everything, he was about to go out. We missed all the beginner shows, which I want to see, right? But I'm not gonna tell Jelly Roll that, right? So we're just watching the game, and then we're about to leave, and then he says something like, we had already taken pictures and stuff, and everybody's already leaving. And he's like, "Hey, did I take a picture with you?" And I turn around, and I go, "Dude, you don't gotta. If you want to take a picture with me, just say, bro. Just say you want a picture with me."
That's right.
And he's like, "Yes, I do."
told him
I
that?
told him that.
fucking-
And then we
that's
came
good.
back,
That's
and then
good.
he goes,
That's pimp, bro.
and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you better not show nobody or whatever. And he goes and he leans over and he gives me like a play kiss right here. And I was
That's-
like, oh, I'm
that's
totally
awesome,
posting
dude.
that tomorrow.
Dude, Abel is so good.
That's
Off the
awesome,
cuff?
dude. That's awesome, dude.
Yes, I do prepare. I do.
That's good. That's awesome.
I've done stand up. I used to be in a
Oh,
rock
really?
band.
Now you messed up now, dog.
Get him.
Now you brought up
used to
stand
I
up.
used to be in punk bands. So preparing and
CM Punk?
performing. Yeah, not CM Punk. The one that lost like super quick on the UFC.
Yeah.
That was you.
No, not
Twice.
twice. Yeah.
Twice. Yeah.
No, so I prepare so that there's no like, but Abel doesn't have to, and I love that about it, which is
Yeah,
it's a
well-
great host.
No, but
Because-
you should prepare. You do have to
Yes,
prepare.
I
just
appreciate
in
that he does
case,
prepare.
You know, but so how long do you still do stand up or yeah no?
Since we started this, I haven't focusing more on this.
You've done stuff at the comic strip?
Yes. So last year we did a Code 3 comedy show with George Jimenez. Shout out to George Jimenez.
I know
He's,
George.
yeah,
I've known George for
yeah.
years,
Oh,
bro.
he's so funny.
Why have we not had George, bro?
That's-
I'm down. I mean,
Dude, like I see George when I go to Sam's, bro.
It's
like
me
on
too,
Sundays,
bro. I'm like, yo, what up, George?
But I've known George for years before he was even a police officer, bro. I've known George when he was actually teaching the defensive driving class that Bart used to have there at by Yarborough, by the town east. They used to have like the defensive driving in there, and George used to teach it before he was still like doing the comedic stuff. You know, that's how long I've known George, bro. So shout out to my boy George.
great dude, man. Super funny. George is. We would love to have him on.
That is the one thing I do miss from being on the morning show is like hanging with the comedians.
The
'Cause
comedians,
a lot of
yeah.
them became my friends. Like, shout out to Willie Barcena. Willie Barcena like
Yeah.
became a good friend.
Oh, he's probably gonna come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we-
Buzz actually invited me
Yeah.
to his house to a cookout,
Yeah.
and Willie was there. And he introduced me
Willie's
to
a
him,
good guy,
and
bro.
I got his.
Anda pedo todas las veces, bro.
Oh,
pero he's
yeah.
a good guy, bro.
Yeah, but
True
he's a good
story,
time.
True story. The reason why me and Willie kind of bonded is that the job what I did in the morning show, I was a producer which meant that I kind of ran the controls right. But
Listen to this, producer.
okay. So, but this is with the guests with Willie. Like, it was my job whenever we had comedians on to go and talk to them first. Kind of like, hey, bro, like, what do you want to talk about? Like, hey, like, you're gonna come in, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. He's the host is buzzing to talk to you, whatever. Like, what are 3 things you want to talk about, bro? That way, so when we're talking about it, kind of like you're prepared. Like, hey, bro, like, what do you think about this? Like, for example, like, what do you think about
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk trying to mess up your team? Something like, if you want to talk about that, or you want to talk about sports, or you want to talk about your cars or your Hardys or whatever. That way we can bring it up because that would be part of, if the comic is smart, that's part of your material.
Right.
When I went to Willie, bro, estaba dormido, bro. He was
Oh,
like
shit.
asleep. It was like, but I told Buzz, like,
That's
nah.
good. That's
and I told Buzz, like, no, bro, this guy's legit. You're gonna be fine. That was the first time he was ever in the show. And Willie rocked it, kicked ass, and since then we've been friends. I mean, I haven't talked to him for years.
And
but
you used to do this for KLQ?
yeah,
Oh,
that was part of the Gig with the Morning Show. Every comedian that was in there,
You would have to.
I would have to, like, it's called like the pre-interview.
Yeah, you were the fluffer.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different term, but yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is, you know. But yeah, but that's some of the stuff. When people always ask me, "What do you miss?" I know, thank you, I'm fine. People ask me, "What's the one thing you miss?" The comedian, like, honestly, the number one thing I miss is some of the friends I have in that building that are still there. And then it's like the interaction with the people in the streets, you know, or like where sometimes they would call, "¿Qué onda, monstruo?" Whatever. And it'd get to the point that people would call in so regularly that as soon
picked
as
up
you
on the
hear the
voice.
voice, you know who they are. But like the comedians are the ones that, like, because I've been blessed to meet a lot of guys, good and bad, you know, because not everybody's cool, you know.
Yeah.
You have some people come
You have
in.
a story about a not cool one?
I did the pre-interview. It was a comedian. I can't remember her name. See, because the comedians back then thought that if they did their stuff on the radio, people, and you're comic, so I'm gonna explain to you what comic is. So like, so if you go on, like, for example, like if my boy Johnny Cage tells you, "Hey, wait, come on the morning show, like I'll let you interview that you're gonna be doing a spot at Bart Reed." So we expect you to be funny. That's your job.
Right.
You expect to make me laugh. So like,
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking you, like, hey, what are the things you're going to talk about so you can do some of your material? Some of these comics wouldn't want to do them, and I already know who the worst one is. Well, because it just reminded me. Some of these comics wouldn't want to do their material because they thought that if they did it for free on the radio, they wouldn't want to go to a Bart's comic strip to see it and pay for it later
Again.
on. But it's the exact opposite. If you
Right.
do your funny stuff, they're gonna want to.
So
go
then,
see
yeah,
it
because
so you
then
can see
people would be like,
everything
"Oh,
else.
fuck, this guy's funny as shit."
Correct.
Yeah.
So I remember we had this one female comic. I can't remember what her name was. I really don't, you know, and she really didn't like give me anything to work with. And speaking of Johnny, Johnny just texted me. I guess we lost. Was it a tie? Johnny just texted
we just
me.
lost 3-2, man.
No.
Yeah, 3-2. I mean, I don't know what happened.
I
What's
just
going
lost
on?
$10
Yeah, Johnny just texted me. Cue Johnny. I'll text
on
him right now.
Couchy.
Johnny sad too. 3-2, bro.
Couchy, the best way to. I'm just kidding. They're not a sponsor.
So
Not a
anyways,
sponsor.
I tried to do the pre-op interview. She wasn't giving anything, and I went in there because I would write like a little note, and then I'd tell them like the 3 things I'm talking about. I just went in there. Not even the paper was like, "Bro, you're not even gonna last 5 minutes with this girl," you know, and because she was like kind of defensive, and sure enough, 5 minutes, and that was it.
No shit.
Another one that was pretty bad was the guy that did the movie a long time ago called Police Academy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy that do the
voices?
Correct. That guy.
Or
he-
the
Really?
sounds. The
he
sounds.
was one of the ones that he didn't want to do
His sounds.
his sounds. You know,
Dude, that's crazy, Mike. So, obviously, our age, whatever, right? I've been bringing back all the movies
Call
so
him.
my kids can see. Yeah,
Call
him
Johnny
on the
right
show.
now.
So, fuck my story.
if he's
What I
gonna
was trying to
answer,
say
bro.
for all you
I
viewers
don't know
out
if he's
there
gonna answer, bro.
abroad. So, everybody
I
watching
don't
in
think he's
Germany,
gonna answer, dude. He's probably getting ready to sleep.
it's so early.
Hey, wait, no, my man.
Hey, no, my man!
That's me, John.
Hey, I'm here with Abel and Joe, bro. We're doing the podcast, bro.
an episode.
Bro, did you watch it?
Yeah, we're watching. it
Yeah,
right here.
of course we watched it.
Yeah.
Ching Gao, bro. I'm so fucking pissed.
I know. That makes 2 of us.
Hey, it's a good thing that they advance no matter what, bro. You know. Did they say we're watching, but we can't see what's going on? Did they say who they're gonna play?
They're playing Bosnia Herzegovina.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
You want us to tell Johnny anything, bro?
Hey, Johnny.
Tell him you love him, bro.
Hey, John. Can you hear me? Hey, thanks for just introducing Medina here. He's fucking badass, dude.
Oh yeah, man. He's the big man.
Hey, bro, I'm surprised you made Johnny drive all the way out here too. Johnny lives farther than Buzz, bro.
And he drove here in his fucking cowboy suit.
And in his Silverado.
Hey, bro, we came to the conclusion que estás chulo, güey.
Yeah.
Qué guapo.
You're a fucking beautiful. You're a beautiful man.
All right.
And also, I will never wear white around you again. I look fucking humongous next to you.
I don't think it was a shirt.
Yeah, I don't think it was a shirt either.
Yeah, bro. All right, bro.
Oh, man.
I'll see you tomorrow in the morning, güey. Órale.
I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, bye, guys. Have a good one,
Cu-
man.
Cuídate, güey. Okay, bye.
He's gonna be hungover later.
Okay, bye.
That's funny.
You
Shout out to Johnny
Okay,
Cage.
My boy
bitch.
Johnny Cage. 92.7 mix. El Paso.
92.7 mix.
Dude, Johnny
El
is
Paso.
like.
You also help with that too, right? You on Mondays
I
and
do Mondays and Fridays.
Mondays and
I
Fridays.
do a sports update for.
So tomorrow's Friday. So tomorrow he will be talking
Tomorrow-
about
tomorrow,
USA losing
yes.
3-2.
Yeah, at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's the first thing we're gonna be talking about. We'll talk about Mexico as well, and like I get you ready for the sports weekend.
Yeah.
You know?
Mexico, first time they won 3 games.
Bro, they didn't give up a goal.
I did.
They didn't give up a goal.
Mm.
Damn.
I did want. Somebody wanted me to ask.
Yes, sir.
Let me bring this up. Real quick.
Somebody who's some. I didn't know we were taking requests.
No, but Johnny's
Now we
great,
are.
bro. I've known Johnny for like years, and Johnny's a perfect example of like that. Like you're always cool with people, no matter like even if you're not working with like me and Johnny like known each other for like 20 years, and then like he knew I was out of radio. He was like, hey, bro, come start doing stuff for me. So that's how I got back into the gig. So, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, no. When I met Johnny a long time ago.
Yeah, bro.
Long time
Okay,
ago. He's always been
I'm
the
gonna
same.
give you another lesson. This is your time to shine. See how he's busy trying to get something?
Yeah, he is.
It is your time to shine. So this is when as
This
the
is my
co-host-
rapid fire time.
This is the time for the co-host to come up with a subject or a question or something because he is busy trying to get the next stuff that he was gonna get. So this is your time to shine, bro. Go ahead.
I've been trying to do rapid fire, but
Okay.
obviously rapid fire
Go
does
ahead,
not
bro.
work
Go
with
ahead.
you.
Go. No, it does. I mean,
Too much of a pro,
Who's
man.
your favorite NFL team?
No, go ahead and ask me some of the stuff that you have prepared, like, cause I'll do rapid fire.
Just
I don't even know where that paper is.
Just he fucked you up already. It's-
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite El Paso restaurant?
Ooh, that's a good one. Wow.
It's supposed to be rapid.
I know, but I'm thinking, bro. That's good for you. That's funny, bro. See, he's learning, bro.
Yeah, it's good.
Local or like, I don't know, dude.
Nah, it could be anywhere. I mean, sure, local, I guess.
Or am I gonna speak to this person?
Yeah.
Or what?
Wait,
Really?
all right, this will give you time.
Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a guy.
Okay, good, bro. Good.
Like, it
Don't
depends.
get
What
me-
is
If it
it?
was a girl, what?
Don't get me in trouble, bro.
You get-
Don't get
I
me
thought
in
you weren't
trouble,
married.
bro. Like,
Don't make the
I'm
monster
not
come
married.
out.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
girlfriend, but
Oh,
don't
okay.
get me in trouble, bro.
Hey,
All right,
ahí va, ahí va.
Efren, I forgot your question. Mando Medina's here. Can you ask your question?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to see what happened with the Marshall when they broke up and everything.
And then you said there was like 3 different people that were on the show.
Yeah,
Who were the people?
it was him, Duke, and then Teresa.
And you want to know what happened? Why did they break up? Because so some of the guys at work,
I remember
they said
just-
they used to listen to the Q when this crew was there, and then now that it's not, they don't really listen to it.
I mean, yeah. So that's a legit question that your friend asked because he has a lot of people have asked that question.
Right.
It was a good team.
No, I'll be honest with you. It's probably the best team that's ever been in El Paso radio, and like I'll say that it doesn't matter who it is. And people that still do radio now, like they will say, yeah, like if we were still together now, like we would be. Back then, we're untouchable.
That's
You
what I
know,
hear. Yeah.
We were untouchable. Like, I mean, nobody could compare to us. I mean, I'm not being cocky. It is what it is, bro. Like when you know you got like, because my role was like the machismo tough guy role, womanizer.
Yeah,
role,
I
whatever.
heard you were called the badass.
Yeah, something like that. You know, like because we all play characters. Like because like the way I explain to people, like these shows and those shows aren't like that anymore. Like those morning shows are not like
Se cuidan.
yeah, it's because back then it was almost like a kind of like a sitcom where like everybody had their
Ooh,
role.
John.
No, but Johnny will tell you right away. Like it's not like that.
So
like,
you played the badass, right? So what do you
Well,
think
I-
Joe would
I-
play
I-
in this
I-
sitcom?
I'm sure you played multiple.
I played the typical guy, the typical
The bro.
the bro. That's the I was supposed to be the bro.
Okay.
Bro, I love women. Bro, I love sports. Bro, I
Yeah.
love this. Well, people think I love this, but never really.
Yeah.
That's so when they would meet me, right? I was like, no, bro, like, oh, you know. But Duke is the sport. Even though I was a sports guy, Duke is a sports guy. Teresa gave us the female perspective, all the years that she had experience, and and of course Buzz, one of the best interviewers of all time. Like he's there for a reason, bro. Like he's still at the top because of what he has done.
Yeah.
Man, there's no doubt. That
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
still
no,
there.
he's
I
and,
mean,
and
it is-
honestly, when we had
it is
him
what
on,
it is.
we had him on. He said something, and Kathy and I were like super. Remember what he said? When he's like, "This is a very well-researched show."
Yeah, that's why I gave you
And,
props. Like,
and I was like, dude, I
Because
was
that
like,
was right up his
fuck,
alley.
dude.
He's like,
no,
this
I was
dude
like,
cares
dude,
like
coming,
me.
Coming from
Fuck
such-
Abel.
Co-
Joe,
no,
you're the
no,
main.
Abel, dude, like,
Nah.
bro, like you don't have to because you're so.
because you got the wit, bro.
Yes,
you got
dude,
the,
you're
you got
so
the wit.
witty. You're so.
Yeah.
You're just charismatic. You're just.
It's
You
like
don't
the-
need it.
It's like the yin and the yang, bro.
The
Right.
yin and the yang.
So and
that's enough.
which is
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you, no.
wait,
But
Wait.
also, also, if you speak to anybody of my partners, they're like, "How the fuck are you the responsible one?" Because at work, I am the complete opposite. But when he said that, I was like, "Bro, like that means so much coming from such a professional."
I'm telling you, like, and you learn from. I had the opportunity to learn from great people. Like, I'm in there because of John Teicher. John Teicher is the voice of the UTEP miners. I know you don't listen to radio, but you've heard his voice. Bro.
I've heard it.
You've heard this voice, commercials, whatever. Believe me.
He's for you and you at UTEP. You two are.
He's the main guy. He
Yeah.
is the voice of UTEP. He does UTEP basketball, UTEP everything. He is the main voice of UTEP. He's a legend. He's in the Hall of Fame, the real radio Hall of Fame. So John Teicher is a legend. I've learned from him how to do stuff. I learned from Buzz how to do stuff. To answer the question about how it went to be, I mean, somebody decided that they need to get rid of Teresa. And
That was the first one to go.
yeah, Teresa was the first one to go. I was the second one to go.
But this was all because of cuts from.
No.
Budget cuts?
No.
No.
I'm not really gonna get into it, but no, I'm not. I mean, I still do stuff for the station. Like the UTEP games, they air on half of the games are gonna air on KLEQ, and because of the Chihuahuas, and then the rest of them air on KRD. But I'm just telling you, like it is what it is. They decided to move on from Teresa, and then it was a big. You weren't here, but you were here. It was a big scandal. It was like.
Yeah.
It was like it blew up. It was like
Really?
oh, yeah,
Okay,
dude.
so that's why they were. So
So
yeah.
like TV stations like showed up to the radio station, like
Yeah, it was a
it,
big-
it was a real big thing.
No
Oh
shit.
yeah, dude.
When I first moved to El Paso in '97,
Yeah,
I worked at Best Buy, and that's all we would listen to. KLAQ.
yeah.
That was it. And then,
Well, back then that was Buzz and Patty back then at '97. But then
well, no,
me and
I
Teresa
worked there
started
like in
20.
2006. So
yeah,
you were,
yeah, we were there.
yeah, you were already there.
Oh,
and then
okay.
all of a sudden it stopped, and it was like, everybody, well, what are we gonna listen to now?
Yeah.
I'm like,
But like we were like not to toot our own horn. We were pretty good because everybody knew their role and we were good at it. We were good at what we were supposed to do, And then like how you guys are doing it, like we were like wolves. We're like, "Y si tú la regas, bro, we're gonna
We're gonna fuck you up, yeah.
We're gonna like
what?
in a good-
I don't do that to
but
Joe.
but in a good way because. Nowadays you can't do that. You'd be going to HR, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
No,
know,
you're
HR
right.
is right
You're
there.
right. No,
You
you're
know?
right. That's
Yeah.
our HR
Don't
right there. Yeah.
complain. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The straight up honest truth. Somebody decided to move on from Teresa, and they went with a different person there. And then when it came to me, they did the same thing. They decided to move on from me, and they brought somebody else to replace me. And then Duke is still there, but Duke floats and does he does all the commercials, so you'll hear his voices and stuff like that. So Duke is still there, but he's in charge of all the.
But it wasn't budget cuts.
I was a budget cut. That's how they explained it to me. I was a budget cut. Yeah, but at the same time, they already had my replacement ready to go. For me to move from the morning show, they moved
They
me
replaced you with
to bring
somebody.
somebody else in.
All right.
And then when they finally got rid of me, whatever, it was a budget cut.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
I don't know why
it
you
is-
wanna mess up something that works. I don't get it.
Well, I mean-
but whatever.
No,
It happens,
and
bro.
honestly,
It happens.
I recently started listening to radio. I didn't listen to radio, but the guys that I know, I told them that we're having you on, and they were all like, "Oh, dude, the morning show used to be the KLQ morning show used to be, wow, dude, I would listen to it all the time, and now I don't listen to
Bro,
it."
my brother too. When I told him we were
listened to
coming, he
it.
was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this and that." Which
What's your
story?
brother's name?
Alfredo.
Fredo, like the Godfather, bro.
Yeah, Alfredo.
Fredo, Cule.
Fredo.
Fredo. Shout out to Alfredo.
Hey,
Cule
Fredo.
Freddy.
Is Fredo also the Fredo in Godfather? Like, is he the weak one?
That's what
He's
that
a
means.
weak one.
Okay.
Edit that.
Hey,
Nope.
But
That's staying in, Fredo.
but at the same time, like that's what it was then. But now, like the way, and I gotta, since we had Johnny on earlier, like, I gotta give shout out to the way they're doing the morning show there with him, Javi, and Romy, where they're kind of changing the game because what Johnny and Romy are doing, and also Javi, they're like showing people because that's one of the things people always they want to know. What's going on behind the scenes? Like, believe it, like that would be the questions I'd get the most. Like, hey, what was it really like when this happened, or when this happened, or whatever? They want to know all the details, kind of like a documentary, the behind the scenes. So what Johnny and Romy are doing right now, they're going live on TikTok and they're showing you exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's genius. And then
We're having Romy in a couple weeks.
oh, good. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You should come.
I will. Like, I mean, I know where you guys live. I'm gonna be here every day. Hey, bro, está jugando los Cowboys, bro.
Football season every day.
Ya no me quieren en speaking
Yeah.
up, but I'm gonna come watch it at your house, bro. Like,
Hey, we'll do it here. Shit, we'll
but-
fucking live stream it.
but yeah, I have the
We
capability.
need a
to do
couple
that.
more. What is it? Likes.
No, you
Followers.
Follow, subscribe. Like my daughter says, like and subscribe.
Yes, actually, you do need to put like and subscribe. Put a graphic, make a graphic.
Yeah, see, like and subscribe.
But the way they're doing radio is what I tell them is that the one thing that nobody can touch them is that all three of them, and I don't really consider myself part of it. I'm only part of it like for 2 segments on Monday and Friday, but they're the ones all the time. Like they're from El Paso, they're live and they're local. So like people like they can start talking about hey hey, what's going down there in the Lower Valley or whatever. Hey, what's going on like in the West Side, what's going in Northeast, what's going on aquí or in East Lake, because they can talk about particular things. They can talk about stuff that we see here locally. A lot of these stations are automated where they got somebody from another city doing and let's go to Escarate Park or whatever. I'm not even lying, bro. Like that's all it is. They want to say Escarate, they would say Escarate Park. Like don't forget
Buzz Adams said a scaredy.
yeah. But
Scaredy?
he
Yeah,
gets
Scaredy
the pass.
Park.
This is one of the other hip hop stations out there. You know that. But the thing that helps Johnny, Romy, and Javi is that they're local,
Right.
and that's the one thing that helped us is that you could see us like, hey, these guys are really from here.
Yeah,
like I
they're-
said, but
they vibe with the people. They know.
everything has changed when it comes to radio now because people, like I said, it's so easy. All you need is this.
Mm-hmm.
You have to adapt to what people are like.
Yeah, no, but Romy's coming. Actually, next week, right? Or in like 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks from now, she'll
In
be
2
here.
weeks from now.
Romy's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romy has like pinchy like 80,000 followers on TikTok. I don't even have that, dude. Like on TikTok, I have like maybe 3 people, bro.
No, she's got a good following.
Yeah, she does a tremendous job, but
There you go.
for somebody
You have
that-
Mondo Medina.
2,000
You can go
on it.
live.
oh, that's Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. The
Yeah.
3 is
Yeah,
me.
I have the most on Facebook. On
Yeah,
Facebook,
the
I have, like,
3 is
like-
me. You were at 102, 2,102,
Watch
but
out,
now.
está este güey. El Joe.
Oh, I thought el Adri and Twist.
By the way, I'm not always like that. Like, notice I'm like, I usually just like to dress because that's when I have to. That's
Were
when
you
I
in
have
a
to.
court or
no,
what?
that's when I have to be on TV, bro. Like, once
okay.
football starts and I have to be on TV or whatever, bro. Like, bro, I just like to kind of relax. Bless you, bro. And the Cowboys, bro. Bless you again, and the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys. They
But
need
yeah,
the help.
but yeah, like Romy does a great job what she's doing, and also Johnny because like, but you gotta get those many subscribers. You gotta just be able to like say, screw it, and like I don't care what people are gonna say, what they're gonna think. I'm just gonna put my life
On
out
here.
there, you know. But like I said, it benefits because like, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
with
but
what they're doing.
when Joe told me, he's like, "Hey, the monster wants to come," I'm like, "Bet."
yeah,
I'm
well, I
like, "Let's
appreciate
do
that.
it." And he's like, "You know who he is?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was like, "I used to work and listen to him."
Yeah,
Like, I was a little intimidated because with a name like Monster,
Okay. Yeah,
I was like,
Hey, bro,
"Oh,
where'd
Sorry,
you
I
go,
had
bro?
to had to take a
You couldn't
real.
hold it, bro?
I could not hold it.
wow,
Sorry.
it's the way. He's gonna have to fucking
I
crop.
try to
that. No,
hurry.
leave that shit.
I try to be as quick as I can. I didn't even wash my hands. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mando. I
Oh,
apologize.
there goes another shirt. Got to burn.
No, I wash my hands. I wash my hands.
Hey, bro,
Tase 'em, bro.
I come prepared.
Tase 'em.
Bro. I come prepared, bro. No se me agüite, bro. Watch out.
Mira, clean.
But yeah, thank you for inviting me. And I guess
No, we appreciate for
Romy.
appreciate
Actually,
for-
Romy participated. I didn't know this. She actually was like in one of those Mexican Star Searches show, or like you do the research. Like she was.
Yeah,
Yeah, she actually.
I did, and
sang
it was called Talento Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and she actually
Tengo
advanced,
Talento or
something
Tiene-
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
What was
so,
she?
yeah.
She sang a
was
Selena
singing.
song.
Yeah.
Oh, Selena.
Yeah.
Oh, my daughter's gonna love her then.
I do. You do have some Selena stuff.
Yeah, I
You
do
gotta
have
see
some
that.
Yeah.
Selena. I got a award thing right there, and then over there I got like a cassette tape, and a DVD, a VHS tape for all you youngers.
You remember rewinding VHS tapes?
Oh yeah, bro. I remember cassette tapes.
No, Joe used to just take them back to Blockbuster without
Hey, bro,
rewinding.
No.
You wouldn't be kind and rewind.
No, he would not
No,
be kind. He would not be kind.
My favorite line from the Selena movie. You ready for it?
What is it?
Pues órale, rewind. You know when they're like in the when the cholos pass her.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I think that was Selena. Selena.
Pues órale,
That was
rewind.
my favorite line.
That's
of that
Abel like,
movie.
pues órale, just edit.
Yeah.
Simon,
Just, hey, just crop it out.
Hey, just crop out. See, that's that fucking easy.
And then all of a sudden it's blood out.
And
all
it's
of a
shit.
sudden.
And then it's shit that he says in the middle of like our guest saying something really important.
It's the
He'll say
hardest
some
shit.
bullshit, and I'm like, dude, you know you can't edit that. Like it's all going into the same channel.
Just bleep it out.
No.
Hey,
but
I have a serious question.
Yes, sir.
When do you like? What's the turnaround like for the podcast?
Oh, you'll see this next year.
No, because people are asking me. Because people wanted to know like when do you air your-
Usually about. It depends on the episode itself. This was probably going to take a little long because
It's
we've
long,
been.
yeah.
It's a long episode.
But has it felt long?
What's
has
that?
it felt
Is
like
it
it's
that
been
long?
long?
Don't lie.
Does it feel like it's gone a long
No,
time?
no, absolutely not. I'm
Exactly.
telling you, no. Mondo,
appreciate it.
Mr. Medina,
I
Mondo,
appreciate
I
Hey, bro, none of this Mr. stuff, bro.
Come
Okay,
on, dude.
Mon-
It's monster.
Señor, bro.
That's it. El Don Medina.
El Don Monster Medina.
El Don Monstro. Isn't it funny?
No,
how,
dude,
like,
you
Don Jose-
honestly, this is probably the one where I haven't had to look at my notes at
I
all.
appreciate that.
Very little. And
Well, because you
and
don't know
even-
anything
even-
about sports or wrestling.
Yeah, that's true.
that might be it. That might be yeah.
We have to
I know about
freestyle.
music. I know about yeah.
It was just
but
fun.
We didn't finish. I didn't finish asking you the question. You know our vibe. You know where Clocked Out is about. If you would suggest our next guest, a local guest, who would it be?
I have a couple. I brought his name a couple of times. That you're gonna have to do some research, bro. Steve Kaplitz, because
Steve
you already
Kaplitz,
have me.
yeah.
You had Buzz. Might as well get Steve. on.
Actually, Steve goes and visits the commentator at the Chihuahuas a lot. So
So Tim Haggerty.
Tim Haggerty, exactly, yeah.
Well, you can get Tim on, but it'd be hard to. It'd be kind of hard to get Tim on right now, because Tim is base traveling with the team.
What I mean is that he goes there, so I can like tell him I'll arrest you if you don't.
Yeah, do that, bro. or you can just message him.
Yeah,
you
I
did,
could.
like,
I could.
just
You're right. That would
ask.
be it.
You
Yeah.
could just
can do
ask.
that. I mean,
I could just-
if
yeah.
you're gonna have Johnny, you're gonna have Romy. You might as well have Javi also.
Right.
Javi
Yeah.
would be great on this program because Javi does the bambucha, and Javi has a lot of history. You know, like I'm sure Johnny gave you great stories of growing up. I know like the ghost. He told me the ghost stories, bro, about the restroom. To this day, I've never been into the restroom of that radio
Tiene
station.
miedo.
I would
el
hope.
monster.
I would hope not, because he said it was a women's restroom.
Yeah. That's how much I don't know, bro. But yeah, I think Javi would be good. I mean, if you want to swing for the fences, bro, try to get John Teicher on, bro. Teicher would
John
do
Teicher.
it. Yeah, John Teicher would do it. You know.
All
But
right.
Once again, you'd have to do research.
Of course. Yeah.
On Teicher. But yeah, if you're gonna do comedians, if you're gonna have Willie on, that's gonna be great. You know, try to get Bart Reed in here, bro. He's got some tremendous stories of Bart Reed from the.
That would be
strip.
good. That's a good one. I didn't think of that one.
Bart has so many stories, and Bart is a tremendous guy to think that he, for so many years, has brought comedy to the city of El Paso, something that nobody really wasn't doing. I know people try, but it's not the same. But Bart's a good dude, bro. Bart's a friend of mine, so Bart's a good dude. So yeah, dude.
Those are good. Those are good.
Yeah, I gave you a couple, bro. So like,
No, that's good. Those are good. Those are good suggestions.
I take my payment in my little CM Punk.
Heck
CM
yeah.
Punk
and
And
my
your,
Akeem, my
your
Akeem.
Akeem.
Yeah, employee of the month,
Akeem,
Akeem.
yeah.
He's the one that actually swept and mopped before you
Yeah.
came today.
And next
Him
week,
and
he'll,
Goldie
and
Wilson.
next week he'll be on fries.
There you go. And that's when you make the big bucks.
That's right.
You think radio is dying?
I do not think. I think actually radio is prime right now to make it a resurgence, because I just gave you an example. Because I'm no matter what I do, bro. Like I'll do TV, I'll do like cable TV, like whatever I do, bro. I can do live streaming. Radio is always gonna be my first love, and it's always gonna be my first love. Because that's how I learned how to do this. What I'm doing now, sin miedo. Don't get me wrong. The very first. That's why, like the first. One thing that when I interview somebody on the radio station, or even live stream where I have headphones and they're talking, because the first time I ever heard my voice, what it really sounds like, I was like, no mames, way. That's what in my
Yeah,
mind, I was like,
same.
that's what I sound
Right,
like, bro?
yeah.
No mames. I literally stopped.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Victor Cruz. Back then when he was on the Q, they used to do something called the Lone Star Countdown, or the Lone Star Show, whatever. Basically, what it was.
Nah, it was a midnight shift.
Saturdays at midnight, you could come in and you would be the DJ. Like you'd pick the music. I mean, you'd tell them what music you're gonna pick, but you'd be the DJ. Hey, this is Joe, this is Abel, and you're listening to STP, whatever on KLAQ, blah like that. So one day, like I used to run the stuff for KRD, like to run the board, what you call it. It was a UTIP game or whatever, and the UTIP game was late. And then I go back then, like you hang out because Victor was a friend, and you hang out and you just hanging out, right? And then he told me, hey, bro, the Lone Star guy didn't show up. Do you want to do it? I was like, yeah. And this is the first time I'd never been on the radio. I mean, I was working there, but I wasn't on the mic or whatever. I called my mom, I'm going to be on the radio at midnight, whatever. You call your family, right?
Wake up.
That's why they call the tias or whatever. Now, like, man, whatever, bro, you're on whatever. It is what it is. But I remember the first time that I like, hey, it's Mando here on the Lone Star. And I stopped because my mind was like, bro, that's what I sound like, dude. Yeah.
It's crazy. The
How
first
did,
time,
how did you feel, Abel?
the first time I heard my voice on the radio, I did a commercial,
Yeah.
and I put it on, and my kids were like, "That's you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, it sounds weird, huh?" They're like, "No, you sound pretty good." I thought I sounded horrendous.
Yeah.
But
Well,
now
I'll
I
be
think I
honest,
sound.
I still think I sound horrendous, like.
No, I think we sound good.
Yeah, well, thank you. Appreciate
we
that.
sound good.
Yeah, but I still like. It gets to the point where you just don't care.
Yeah.
But
Right,
yeah,
I
but
think- and I
but
think
that's why I have
that's
so
right,
much
yeah,
respect
I
for
don't-
people that the first time we call it cracking the mic. The first time you crack the mic and you're able to do it without like for me, I'm always impressed with that because like I said, I know for a fact.
Yeah,
I dropped my
tiró el
CM
gift.
Punk.
La valió
Valió
verga.
madre, bro. So yeah, dude. So
He just slammed CM
Yeah, he's
Punk.
like, fuck this.
yeah, dude.
We're ready to wrap it up.
Yes, the Cowboys are gonna win the Super Bowl this
It's-
year.
Of course they
Good.
are. Cool, of course they
Cool,
are.
that's
Yeah.
Every year. And the Niners, everybody will get hurt because of a dude that takes care of the fucking field at the San Francisco 49ers.
What is
Chino.
going on there?
Yeah, dude,
apparently something about like their practice field or something.
Right, that there's next to a
landmine, ahorita dices, güey.
landmine.
No, it's like a landfill or something electric.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
something like
electric.
it's supposed to be supposedly, right? It's
So it affects
yeah,
your
I think
muscles.
it's
I don't give a fuck. If I get the first pick, I'm still picking Christian McCaffrey.
oh, dude,
That dude's a beast.
he's a beast.
Are we talking about fantasy football now?
Yeah. You want to
How
talk
many
about fantasy
teams do
football?
you have, bro?
Dude, last year I had 6, which
Stay
is
away,
too many.
shit.
I
Joe
I
had-
tried it one year,
And then
and then after that, I'm
punked it.
like, I don't fucking have time for this.
And he
This
did.
is
I
way
would call Joe. I'd be like, Joe, you have this fucker. He's not playing today, and this guy, trade him. Okay, really? Who should I?
And
put?
I was like,
I remember the first time, and shout out to my boy Andy Quintana because you notice I do a lot of shout outs. We went to his house and he was doing the NFL draft, and his first time I did it, the fantasy draft, and Vato showed up with books, bro. Like back then, this was like before the internet. Like you showed up with books and magazines and all this stuff, and like these guys were taking literally 10 minutes in between picks. I'm like, bro,
hurry up.
it was like it's fantasy, it's fake. Vámonos,
So how many do you do?
none, bro.
None. You want to do one?
I will.
Okay, you're
What-
gonna.
what-
you-
what- I
I
mean,
want you to do
do
one,
I- do I have
but
to-
I
do I
want
have
you
to
to
pick?
bring Akeem.
he can take my spot because I don't.
Yeah,
Well, bro,
Joe
you-
is no
you got it?
competition. No, I think we have enough spots for
But
both.
here's why I stopped. I'll be honest with you. Here's why I stopped because like I would get busy. For me, my busy time of year is football because almost every day I'm doing something sports or football related. Like for me, like when it really starts getting like Monday, I'll have some type of football show. Tuesday, now I have the wrestling show. Wednesday, probably the only day I don't have anything. Thursday I have high school football. Friday I have high school football. Saturday I have UTEP. And then Sunday, when I used to do Cowboys, I would do Cowboys. Like that's just picking wrong. Now I watch Cowboys.
So now you can come here and watch the Cowboys. game.
Yes.
Perfect.
So the reason why I would stop doing
I would
fantasy
love
football
for you to come here and watch your team play.
against your 49ers.
Or whenever.
And Johnny's gonna come too.
Any team
I'll
your
bring
team
Johnny.
can play, and I want to watch you watch your team play.
Well, this is the one thing. Like I'm a very realistic Dallas Cowboy. I'm not one of these. Like I joke around. This is our year, but I'm a very realistic Cowboy fan. I'm not gonna get excited until they get past round that second round. Like,
All right.
Until you make it to the NFC Championship,
Yeah.
you haven't done anything.
Nah,
bro.
but this year they got a good team. Really, they really do have a good
We'll
team.
see, bro. We'll
They
see.
have good defense and they've done offense, but
Like
watch
I
out
said,
with them
what
Bears, bro.
matters is if they can get past and they can make it to the NFC Championship. Because if they can't do that, then season is a failure. Hey, bro, I got it, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
I got it, bro. I know. All
right, so-
yo soy profesional, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
So
right.
we're gonna do fantasy
not gonna-
football. We're
Well,
all
anyways,
monster.
So the reason why I stopped is that when I was professional,
you got it.
I got it, bro. So at the radio station, I got into a league that watch out. Now I fixed it. I got into a league that it was like a $350 buy-in. And then you still had to pay to make changes. Like you had to, like if you want to change your lineup, you had to pay like $10. And I would forget about my team. I would remember Sunday mornings at 9:30. Oh, my team, whatever. Nah, but so like that's why I
Forget
stopped.
it, yeah.
That's why I
That
stopped.
sounds like Joe. No, we're I think
dude, I
it's
thought-
100
dude,
buy-in and that's it.
I
Unlimited
really-
changes.
no,
You can do
I
whatever
really
you want.
thought I would pick a team, right? And I focused on it, and I was like, okay, and
that
like,
was his
like but
team.
you're right. But you're right. The internet works now. The internet works now. The internet is. You can involve the internet now, and so the whole time I had my phone, and I was like, okay, this person, and this because I don't know any players. So I picked a decent team.
He did.
And
He did pick a good team.
I
but the
I picked a
fucking got
decent
hurt.
team, and then I was like, oh, good, like we're good for the rest of the. And then he would call me, and he's like, hey, your player's hurt, and I'm like, who's hurt? And he's like, your player, and I was like, okay. And he's like, well, you have to switch them.
This
And I was like,
picked all the
I was like,
Niners.
what? You run this like it's an actual
Well,
fucking game?
And that's the one thing too that you never pick. I did the same mistake. Like first year, Romo, Brian, all those guys. Like,
All
you don't
Cowboys.
you don't do your whole team. But yeah, that's the
Oh yeah.
and like for me, like honestly, if I was to do this, I'd tell you like, hey, bro, just let me know what pick I have, and then I'll pick the first one, and then after that, auto pick,
draft.
bro. Put an auto draft, bro. You know. But,
Well, usually we'll have a party here. We do a live
soiree.
a live thing, and it's just it's pretty
You have a
fun.
pachanga?
We just have like a barbecue, whatever,
That's
and
cool,
then
bro.
we get all fucked up and. You pick your starters, and then after that, you wake up and you remember who the fuck you picked. You remember. If not, you don't.
yeah, I
But-
always like.
But this year, yeah, you can come on. Joel, I think you should take it more serious and do it. But
I
whatever.
would be the guy that would time like you got 2 minutes. I'm gonna 2 minutes. I'm gonna.
Dude, they should do a wrestling.
You time it, don't
fucking,
you?
Well, they have
fantasy.
To do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's like 2 minutes a pick. They have to
They
do
make
some
them do
shit.
something stupid. Do you guys do that or no?
It's not.
Do you guys
too
have a trophy?
crazy,
You guys
but
have a championship?
We have a
belt?
trophy and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's West Side, bro.
I
what
suggested
I-
they should do. You have to go do open mics.
Yeah, that's what you want because you probably lose.
No, mine would be if I played. Obviously, it would be different. It would
Yeah,
be
That's
different.
your
I'll do
question.
something else.
I know we're gonna wrap it up, and you see how he was wrapping it up, and I went another 10 minutes.
Yeah, who cares? You do you.
The first time you ever went in front of a crowd, what was it like for you?
He peed
The first
himself.
time
I
like, when
was,
you went as a comic.
As a comic, I remember it was at an open mic at Jack's Beach House. They had an open mic, and my
Damn, bro,
buddy.
that's old school. That's still around, Jackson.
It
Beach,
is.
too?
It's still around, but they don't have open mics there. This was years and
Is
years
that the
ago.
one by Target? Across
Yes.
the- Okay.
Yeah.
There was two
Uh,
before, right?
There was.
Yeah.
There was,
Was
no,
there
no,
two
there was
locations?
Beach Bar on Delta.
Oh, that's
But
right.
that was in Jack's.
Okay.
So my buddy, he's like, go up there, and I was like,
Hey, bro,
I
you're
don't know.
funny, bro. Go up there.
Yeah, he's like, hey, he's like, and because I told him I was like, oh, like because I've always liked to perform
Yeah.
since I was a kid. But he's like, go up there, and I was like, I don't know, man, I don't know. And it's like, oh, just go up there, and so I did, and it was fucking terrible. I was just like, the only thing that got a laugh and I don't do this regularly, is I made fun of a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Because he had and that's the only thing that got a laugh. And I usually don't, because I'll tell you why.
That's
Because
what
I
they-
grew up with the
and the
the
wrestling-
Niners
and the
and the Cowboys when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I'm a Niner, because I grew up in California. But Cowboys were also part of my household.
yeah.
They loved the Cowboys because at the time they were
Yeah,
both the
but-
team.
but-
So I still have a soft spot for the
but-
Cowboys. I don't talk shit about Cowboy fans. But I was fucking reaching, right? I was like, dude, I'm fucking
That's in the wrestling business. That's called cheap heat, because you know that's going to get a response.
right.
But the reason I
Low
brought
hanging
that,
fruit, yeah.
the reason I brought that up is because you really, when you look at it, it looks easy. I can go up there and make jokes, but then when you're really up there, you realize how hard it
It
actually
sucks.
really
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Which is why I prepare.
Correct.
Because if you're not prepared, you are gonna suck, and you could even prepare and still suck.
Yep.
But guaranteed you're gonna suck if you don't prepare.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I couldn't be a
How do you feel about, because you've been on radio for a long time? You went to school for communications. You
Correct.
know, you've
Yeah.
done
Yeah,
done
but-
all
but-
the
yeah.
you've done your
Yeah.
due diligence to
Yeah.
be on the radio, to be a personality.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all these new podcasts and two drunken buffoons trying to?
I love, like I said earlier, I love it. I love the fact that people can have a platform of what they're going to say, but you do have to remember what you say does have like an impact. Like you got to be careful what you say, and you got to make sure if you're going to say something, you got to make sure you got to be able to back it up, because you just can't go out there and, excuse my language, say pendejadas, because people will see that. And when you're trying to be somebody that you're not, people see right through that as well. Part of the reason why like I'm able to do this is that part of me, like obviously I like doing this, like I've always liked doing stuff like this and communicating with you guys and being like, kind of like, you're seeing kind of how I am, like, hey, man, vale todo, blah, 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 like,
Yeah.
but I love the fact that where it is now, people can go out there and just do their own show, but at the same time, like, you just can't, like, the ones that I don't like are the people that are baiting people, trying to get a reaction, like the one that, like,
The rage baiting,
like
yeah.
the rage baiting, where like you're walking down the street and the guy goes "Cool," or something like
Right.
that, and then like they want you to react, or
Yeah.
the ones where like that they're kind of trying to prank you, and then when you're actually trying to kick their butt, like it's a prank, it's a prank.
Right.
Those are the
I was like, hey, dude, like,
those
you
are the
didn't-
ones I really
you didn't
don't
think you were
like.
gonna get a reaction? Like, you're gonna meet the wrong person. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those are the ones that I really don't like. Everything else, I think, is free game. And the beauty about this is that there's an audience for every little thing that's out there. If you don't believe me, go to YouTube, go buy some pinchy a vacuum,
fucking
or
ball
a
with football
vacuum
figures
or
in it.
whatever, and type it in YouTube. This certain vacuum, somebody's got a video
Right.
describing how to use that.
Yeah,
There's
they
there's
do.
a audience for everything, bro. You just got to find what you're good at and do it. But like I said, like the one thing you guys have done is like you're not afraid to go out there and start talking. That's the best thing, like they said, for you to be a comedian, that takes a lot of chutzpah. That means huevos, bro. And
Well, thank you,
I
man.
appreciate you, bro.
You've been such a good guest.
Thank you.
I'm not just saying that.
I appreciate that,
I
bro.
really do. One, you coming all the way out here, and two,
That's only like 10 minutes from my house, bro.
never mind then.
If it was La Luces, bro, Darrington.
No, but you've taught me a
I
lot today.
appreciate that.
To just go with it sometimes.
Yeah.
Because and you have, and it's been a great conversation.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for
Hey,
inviting
thanks a
me. And
lot.
I'll do it again. And like I said, like
Heck
I
yeah.
will take you up on that offer when I'm available. When I say available, is like when I'm able to come and watch. Obviously, I can't watch YouTube game because I'm actually at the YouTube
Yeah,
games.
at the
But
YouTube
for a Cowboy game or a Monday Night Football, it doesn't have to be the Cowboys. Like if you guys do something, like invite me.
Oh,
we're
we're always here, huh?
Yeah, I'll
always.
come
We're always
and-
here.
Oh, for
so
sure. And
you're
honestly,
more than welcome.
Mando, the way you've been talking is
Yeah.
exactly what the show's about.
Yeah.
And
that's the
who
point.
are you outside of
I appreciate that.
everybody? No,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, bro.
Mando Medina. Well, again,
Okay, I gotta mention this. My Facebook is Monster Medina 1. No, it's just Mando Medina, right?
it
It's
was
Mando
right
Medina.
behind you. Yeah.
My Instagram is Monster Medina #1, and the only reason why it's that is because when I first signed on to Twitter, because Twitter's the same, Monster Medina 1. The only reason why I put the 1 is because when somebody had already taken it to kind of be like a smart ass, so that's the only reason why it has a 1.
Oh, I thought that was from MySpace.
Bro, do you remember what the name of the guy was? MySpace?
Tom?
Tom, the friend, everybody's
Do you,
friend.
do you remember your last profile picture?
No, I do not. You?
I do.
You have it?
I think it was if I remember correctly, there was one in my room with all posters, and I was playing an acoustic
Yeah,
guitar.
mine was Ozzy Osbourne, bro.
Nice.
It was the last ever Ozfest that they did in Albuquerque. I got to meet him.
Wow.
He was cool, bro. And he wasn't one of these where like, "Hey," you know, he was like, all that was an act, bro, for TV.
No shit.
Yeah, bro. He was
Really?
like, "Are you Mondo? Let's take a picture, man." Yeah, he was cool, bro. So all that was
So all that
part of the
Sharon!
show. Yeah,
No
all that,
shit.
Yeah, all that
It's
part
all
of the
I
show.
did not know that.
Yeah, so rest in peace, Ozzy.
Rest in peace,
But
Ozzy.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
for
so
sure.
and then also the it's epbroadcast.com, and then of course don't forget to listen to me with Johnny and Romy and Javi on
And the mix.
92.7 The Mix.
So tomorrow, go back and say how much fun you had here,
Yeah, bro.
and tell
I'll
Romy.
give you a
tell
shout out.
Romy you're gonna come. You're gonna come see Romy,
We'll
right?
see, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
man.
might just gonna sit
If
down,
not,
bro.
for
Like,
so
I had my time. I already made it about me, bro. Like I got.
So we're gonna do the fantasy. You're gonna do the fantasy with us, and then we're gonna do. Hey, we might do the podcast outside on one of those days. Huh?
I'm just telling you, you have the perfect environment to do a lot of stuff with this show.
Well, good thing we have Mano to like help us
Yeah.
out and guide us.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Right now, you're gonna show me.
Yeah, I am going to show you the program, bro.
Not
quickly.
working so fucking hard.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But it's been a pleasure, guys. I appreciate you, and I look forward to doing this again one day. Thank you, and
Thank
thank
you.
you. Bro, the great
And let's give it up to
hospitality.
Kathy.
Yes, Kathy. And also your son, also
Able for getting the
he
Diet
went to
Coke.
go get me a
Not
Diet
a
Coke.
Oh
sponsor.
yeah.
You know,
We try to please our
yeah.
guests.
Even though I said Coke Zero, but it's okay, bro. No te creas.
What did I tell you?
No te creas,
What did I
bro.
tell you?
No te creas, bro.
When we have
Not,
Sunday
but-
Fun Day, it'll be Coke Zero.
All right, Coke Zero. All right.
In
thank-
that
No,
Pepsi machine.
That's awesome that he did that. You know. Like,
no, yeah.
I appreciate it. I do Pepsi Zero, bro. I like
Pepsi Zero? Okay, Pepsi Zero. We'll
Diet
do
Pepsi,
Pepsi
it's
Zero in
all
the
the
Pepsi
same, bro.
machine.
Coke Zero's better.
Coke
Okay.
Zero. Actually, you know which is the best one?
What's that?
The Dr. Pepper.
RC
Zero.
Cola?
No,
Oh, the
RC
Dr.
Cola's
dude,
good, bro.
Dude, the Dr. Pepper
Hey,
does
dude,
not
you
taste like
started,
zero
bro. I
either.
was about to end it. You open another can. Put Dr. Thunder, bro.
Dr.
No-
Thunder.
No pun intended by open another can.
And Sam's Cola, bro.
Sam's Cola.
Remember that?
No, he
You
don't.
don't remember?
No.
He would just drink water
Yeah.
from
I
the
would-
hose.
That is the Walmart version of Coke.
Of Coke. Sam's Cola.
Yeah.
Samuel Walton?
Did they have Shasta over there in California?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah. Chasta?
Yeah.
Shasta.
Chasta?
What would you call it over there?
I don't know.
Chasta, bro.
I grew up in Anaheim, but it was a very Mexican neighborhood, so it was Chasta.
Yeah, Anaheim
said
sounds
Shasta,
rich.
bro?
Like, ooh.
It's
yeah.
it is, but the neighborhood I grew up in was not.
No. That was like
Very
the border.
Poor, very poor.
They're like, why the fuck is this neighborhood here? It
which
should
is
be
why
in the
which is why I think we had to move because Disneyland was buying everything and it was very expensive.
Hey, bro. Good luck editing this, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Alright. Hey, you do you.
Almost 3
Yeah,
hours, bro.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I look forward to it.
All right,
Cuida.
Mando, thank you so much
got
again
it.
for being here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And what's the lesson of the day? Puros pinche Cowboys. bro.
Puros Cowboys.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Abel.
Thanks for tuning in to Clocked Out with Joe and Abel.
Peace.